And we're live. Big up to everybody. Survival Minds team is here. You know, it's been a few days. It's been a few days, but we're gonna be random today. So let's just start off the track by saying big up to everyone on the panel. Muslim minds, God's gift and mystery. Right? We're
Yep,
gonna
big up
start.
people.
Yeah, we're gonna start off the team by playing Shippy's track. Life is hard.
Yeah. What are you putting in there? Didn't you have something in there already today?
Hey, you're mute, my brother.
Big up, everyone.
Yes. Go on, Mossy. Take the floor, my brother.
Yo, hello. Welcome back, people. Tonight's just going to be a freestyle, I think. Put in the comments what you'd actually like us to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like
Hey,
us to
them
big up
other
some of
channels
the
can't
hosts,
mess with our rappers. Them other channels cannot mess with our rappers on this channel. I'm telling that straight fact. And I'm gonna mention name Jedi Maku. None of them man there ain't can't spit like man on this channel. And we're just
You know
doing it.
what though?
Wait for the
Right?
next video, people. I'm a line open there, bro.
Yeah, now the next video is hard, but now Jedi's got some bars though.
Yeah, Jedi's got bars, but not like
You
bars
know
over
what
this
though? I was
side.
going through Jedi's channel though. I was going through his channel the other day looking at some of his music, bro. And he's got a lot of music that I've never heard before. And
Now I'm winding people up. Jedi's got things, but yeah, we got the rappers over here though still. Rappers over here.
yeah. Now
Yeah,
therefore,
man.
but big up everybody, big up K, big up Annabelle Raff, you know what I mean? Big up Western Goddess all day. And you know, we're just gonna do a freestyle thing today. I mean, big up everybody who is not on the panel tonight. Schiffer might jump in a bit later. Um, big up Lind. If you want to jump on, Lind, I think I put the link in the chat for you, so you can jump on. Um, but like man was saying, like the music thing. You see the music thing, like. I don't know if me and you God's gift spoke about music on this level and mystery and
Yeah.
Moss, but I don't know. It's like I see a lot of hypocrisy in music. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
like for example, a lot of badness gets preached. You know, a lot of badness. But then when something happens outside of that music, it's like there's a big deal made about it. You know, for example, when someone gets shot and killed, you know, that's talked about like, wow, you know, it's a bad thing and whatnot. And people are sad it happened and whatnot, but the same rappers them, and that's what they're promoting.
Yeah, I think today's generation, it's a different level of disrespect in it in the music.
Yeah.
Like, man are killing man and talking about smoking in your dead brethren and the form of disrespect these days. Get me? They're talented, man, but I don't think half of them really realize what they got until, I don't know, someone probably
hit.
tells them.
Yeah.
But you got people like for example, when I mean like hypocritical, I mean like look at Jay-Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z was a man that came out with certain albums talking about selling drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then his manager works for the FBI.
What are you talking about? Jay-Z's manager is an informant that took down
Right,
two major cartel families, bruv.
right.
That's madness, isn't it?
Yeah, but
That's
yet still,
madness.
the rappers still look up to him. The same rappers, yeah, that are talking, like,
About
look at, for
6ix9ine.
example, 6ix9ine, Casanova. It's like, you see, like,
Mm-hmm.
all the guys, remember that little party that Jay-Z had and all the guys were in the party, in the garden, remember?
Oh, that
Yeah,
thing he does, yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
had the Jim Jones there. All
All
these
of them is
guys,
there, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah, but all these rappers, they all talk about selling drugs.
But you got to
But then the
realize,
person they look
half
up
of them
to,
people around Jay-Z are the ones that sold themselves.
mm,
Do you see what I'm saying? Like
mm,
you sold yourself out over money
mm,
because it's like you're saying. You see Meat Mill go at 6ix9ine. You see this man go at 6ix9ine. But then if you look at this woman that you're talking about with Jay-Z, they've all got pictures of her.
right.
You know what I mean? And I'm talking like friendly pictures, like posing for the camera.
Yeah, like proper, yeah.
So you say to yourself, like, that's what I mean with the snitch ring these days. Which like snitching these days, I don't even know what a snitch is, bro.
Mm.
You see what I mean? Because it's thrown out. It's these days it's thrown out there too easy, and everyone's just a snitch for this and that and this and that. And to be honest, you probably got more snitches today than you probably ever had.
Sure.
Right,
Of course.
You see what I mean?
right.
So when you
6ix9ine's big
say,
fashion now.
do you see what I'm saying?
Well, you got to think when he went live on his Instagram, he smashed records. 2 million people. What?
You got an echo, you know, brother.
I don't know why I go on for that, you know.
You got you playing it in the background.
No, that's a joke.
I don't know. But yeah, it's like, it's not like, I'm not saying that the snitching is glorified, but listen, when people them get put in that hot seat, yeah, especially in America, they give out a lot of years over there.
Mm.
I've got the echo.
No, do you know what? God's gift.
Yeah.
Mute your team for me. Go 1, 2.
Yeah, it's gone.
Boom.
They're better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the thing as well. Yeah, like you said, they give out years in the decade, in the centuries in America.
Yeah, serious.
Well, you know, when you're facing them kind of time there, and American prison ain't like UK prison. So when you're facing them kind of time there, and you got stuff to lose,
Mm.
you know, this is when, you know, to be quite honest, as a big man, the way I see it is if I'm going to get myself involved in crime with other people, it's very likely that they're going to snitch on me, especially if they're going to be faced with prison time and they've got stuff to lose.
Mm.
I can't really, as a grown man with a grown mind, I can't really expect a man not to snitch, to be honest.
That is so
And
true.
and
Yeah.
if you like it's nuts. Like I was saying to my brethren the other day, like, this is why I'm not going to get myself involved with certain things, because I can't be doing certain times. I've got kids.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than me snitching, I'm just not going to get involved.
Yeah, the best route. And
Because you think about it, I'm not going to, so I must go to prison for 10, 15 years. So next man can be on road, but it's not just me, you know, my kids are missing out on all this. So I'm putting them man over my kids and my family.
I hear you.
No
What do you think of snitches though?
Again, do you know what? I really don't have an opinion on it. As long as they don't snitch on me, then I'm good.
Yeah, I know
You
what you're
snitch on
saying.
me, but this is the thing: if I've done the crime and I get snitched on, who's to blame? As big man.
No, it's true. It only boils back to you, don't it? Really.
Don't do the
Listen,
crime.
when I was in school, like 13, 12 years old, some guy was saying to me, look, when you go out and you do your thing, do it on your own. Because if anything happens, there's one story, and you ain't gonna snitch on yourself.
Yep, that's the way. Don't ever tell your friend who you think's your best friend.
No, you just
one.
No, it's peak out there, man.
And
like man said earlier, it's different times as well, man.
Yes, yeah, exactly. We're all snitches. Everyone's got a phone.
Huh?
We're all snitches. We've all got a phone now. Our phones are recording 24. I could be having a conversation with you about Fiat Unos. When I go online, they're advertising Fiat Unos.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, I've done that before with my phone. I thought about something. I looked down at my phone. It's in the description. I seen it. Yeah, you're right.
I've thought about it. I ain't even said it.
I ain't even said it. Yeah, I know. I've done the same thing. Most definitely.
So, boy.
Hey, listen to this, yeah. Since we're talking about snitching, yeah, let's. There was a situation. I don't know if you know about this, God's gift, but there was a situation where a kid of 20 years old in America done a track a week ago.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, done a tune with little Uzi Squirt. Yeah,
the youth from Philadelphia. He said, man,
Little Uzi Squirt. Yeah, and basically he took himself off the track because they found out that the youth, when he was 13 years old, snitched.
But he was 13, and he was 13, and his friend got killed in front of him. But his actual mum took him to the police station.
Yeah, took him. But the mum, I think the mum was there as well, innit, or something.
I don't know if the mum was there, but I know it was his mum that took him to the police station. Yeah, and just made him tell the police exactly what happened. Yeah, but this is why I say I don't understand what snitching is these days, because you've got big rappers, old rappers, that stopped following this little boy to the other kids of today. Because at 13, how can you call a kid that's 13 a snitch? That don't make no sense to me.
Right. Scared little boy, innit?
You see what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah. And the them same rappers are pushing out pure badness.
That's what I'm saying.
So what? So think about the person that my man's supposed to be snitched on, compared to all of the murderers and so forth that these rappers have influenced.
Right.
That's what I mean.
That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to get man's point of view on that, because I don't, me personally, you know what I mean? I'm not down with snitches and stuff, because, you know, I've been inside before and whatnot. But
at the same time, you see what I mean?
At the same time, 13 years old, you have to give that a black. You have to give that a black.
Of course, brother. Of course.
Like, anyone that doesn't agree with me, that's what I don't care. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about anyone outside that don't agree. I think 13 years old, because you know what you're doing? When you're telling your child, you're telling your child to go against your own mother at that age. Like people don't realize what they're actually saying. So you know the mad thing about this whole situation, God's gift, yeah, and mystery and Mosh, yeah. When that all came out on TV now on YouTube, what sort of message is that sending to the kids that are 13 now that still live at home?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? You're sending a
that's
complete
crazy.
wrong message out to the kids.
Yeah, but it's like it's
I would
always
do. I would
happened.
do. I'm not a snitch, but I would do the same thing with my kid, probably.
Yeah,
There's different levels in it. Say if your
You
kid
see
was
what I'm saying?
getting molested by someone, you wouldn't tell him not to snitch in it.
Exactly.
So there's different levels, man. Like when I was growing up, like my dad, I won't put names in that. My dad was into some stuff, and anything that was spoken, because we was an open family, and like we'd come in the caravan and people were coming in, we talk business, and he'd always say, "What stays in between these four walls stays here. You don't repeat it." So like, if anything I'd have spoken there, I'd have got fucking kicked out of the family, innit? But as for anything that was causing trouble physically to someone, then you're expected to talk about it, innit?
how else you gonna get protected at that age?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
How old is he now?
I think he's 20 now.
So he's done his time, man.
Yeah, but that's like,
He didn't even do no time. Like he was just a witness.
No, I don't mean in jail.
Yeah.
Just in general, like 7 years have passed. Like,
well, yeah.
and this,
sorry, go on, bro.
And this is the thing. A lot of people have done stuff online years back that they're pulling up now. You know.
Yeah, man.
But that's the thing about the internet, bro. It's evil like that. Like,
that's why I said we're all snitches.
Yeah.
You know, from
I try
BlackBerry
my
days.
hardest not to snitch on myself, but I'm not doing anything bad anyway to be snitching on myself. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's another thing with some of these celebs though. Enough of them just end up dry snitching on themselves.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Listen, Casanova.
They use them themselves. They use them. Their video recording them, telling next man to strip and all sorts.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
Was on bonkers.
Well, one of the
so you know
that
the man said it ain't ready from the road though.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
That's
no, do you know
what we doing all that?
Exactly.
They are from the road. Road is different.
Yeah, but you see what is with some of these guys on this? It's like all of us know. Just because you come from somewhere, don't mean you're part of it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But now you're in this rap game and you're doing these lyrics. Now you got to portray that image. That's why you always hear half of them getting robbed and beat up.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I mean? You're paying just to go into another state for protection.
Yeah, paying for video
if you was ready about it, you wouldn't be doing all that because those guys in them where you pay money would be your friends. You know what I mean? You'd be calling them and saying, "Yo, I'm flying in this weekend."
My man, I can't remember his name, British artist. He was doing a video shoot over here with his brethren, and they ended up robbing him of his 100-gram watch.
Who? What artist?
I can't even remember. I don't even know his name. One of the UK artists. If you just type it in, you'll see it. But yeah, literally, even my brethren's son, Russ Splash, his own people then set him up, got him robbed.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about Mist, isn't it?
Yeah, Mist is another one.
Nah, he's talking about the little youth that does the gun lean tune, isn't it? He's talking about Mystery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, he got robbed for his watch.
He got
his bedroom set him up. Exactly what Mystery's saying. His bedroom set him up.
That sucks.
And the thing is, his bedroom set him up. They robbed him literally the following day. He was back up Hatton Garden, spending the next 10 bags on jewels.
But to see that he's one of them youths that don't really help himself.
No, he doesn't. He's a nutter.
You see what I mean? Like you can't want to be an artist, but want to beef the whole industry. You see what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know the thing about it, he's crazy, but he's real.
Yeah, definitely.
Because as I said, like his pops is real.
That's what I'm saying. Real. If you're from South, you know about them lot. You see what I mean? But it's sometimes you got to ask the people around them what they're telling the shoot. Because if it's around them, you got to tell them, come on, man, you just had a big tune.
Exactly.
Made all this money. Concentrate on the music, man, because music and gangster do not mix. You see what I mean? You have to pick one or the other. You want to continue on the road, stay on the road, or pick music. But you can't do both of them.
It's like you got to be gangster on the records, but not on road.
That's exactly it.
You can't do that. You can't live like that, though.
Well, they are. They, of course, they can, and
Yeah,
they're
but that's why
making a lot of
that's
money
why they
from
get
it.
run down and they get fried.
They would
You
have
know what
got
I'm
run
saying?
down and fried if they were on road making money because they're boneheads anyway.
Yeah, but that's not a
Yeah.
good thing though, man. You can't tell them. Nah, man, we can't tell the people them to be gangster in the studio and be fake on road. Like, that's crazy. You know what I
No,
mean?
no, that's not what I'm saying. Well, not exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My point is, if you want to, I personally don't. However, I think we had this conversation. If man's gonna offer me £1 million, boy,
Yeah, we did have this conversation. Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
did. Yeah.
I might have to make them trap, you know. So,
When
so
we talk
it's
about
like
when
it
we're
was
going,
an
but
interview.
man, what are you trying to say that if man offered you £1 million, you go in the booth and talk about spraying everybody, fam. Like, I would
Yeah,
run up on everything. You know what I mean?
hell yeah, 100%, bro. Everybody's dead.
You won't be doing nothing different to 90% of them.
Look, have you seen? There's an interview with Lowski, another British artist, and he
Yeah, I
blatantly
saw
said
that.
it's fake. It's not real. It's like I'm
You know what?
acting. I'm an actor. Jay-Z said the same thing.
I was
50
I was
Cent
I
said,
was I was gonna bring that Losey one up still because when I watched that, yeah, I said, "What an idiot are you?" He made no
mm,
sense to me watching that interview. That boy.
no, he
You see what I
didn't.
mean? And that's
Didn't.
why I
No
say,
sense.
what are the people? Is that what the people around telling you to do then?
Mm.
Do you know,
I don't get
honestly,
it.
what I think part because he is from Rome, but I think what
Mm.
also the reason why he was going on like that was because he's still got court cases coming, and he knows that they're gonna watch that show. So he's gonna say, look, I was interviewed by ZZ. You can see I was keeping it real. It's an act.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's what he's basically saying, isn't it? It's that's not him. Everything he raps about is just an act. And I'm
He
saying that's
didn't even
mad.
just say him. He said everybody. He said we're
Like,
all faking it.
yeah,
Mm.
but I think most people would tell you that it's an art. Like a real
Yeah,
guy would tell you now, I'm putting my life into art.
yeah,
So when I
yeah.
heard him say this is an act, I was like, that makes no sense to me.
No, to me it
Do you
kind
see
of
what I
does.
mean?
But whereas a kid, like, didn't really know how to explain it properly. To me,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
that's what be right.
it's like Denzel Washington, or it's like certain men that will only play certain roles in movies.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Clint Eastwood ain't a real bloody cowboy, but he just plays certain roles. So his acting is an art. So it's the same with the music. I'm not a real gangster. I'm playing this part in order because it's entertainment. It entertains people.
Mm.
It's a job. I'm getting paid. And that's why. So it's equivalent to someone offering us £1 million to make a horror movie or to
Exactly.
make a gangster movie.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, I personally, I fully understand the difference between music and the film industry. So to me, music is a lot more influential
Mm.
because I can find myself singing a song that I never listened to in my life. I
That's where
wouldn't,
them. Sorry, go on.
I wouldn't watch a movie that I don't like. But you catch yourself slipping, singing "I'm a Barbie Girl" or something stupid.
Yeah,
If
that's
that
where them
makes sense.
youths make. That's where them youths confuse the people, the listeners.
Yes, but that's their job. I was gonna
Do you
get,
see
I
what I
could
mean?
get real, I
Because
could get real
when
deep
you
into
come
it.
out of comments like, "No, everything I do is an act," and then these youths take that twisted and they think, who can I say? Say like them, for instance, now they want to run up against because they think gigs is an act.
Mm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, I don't get these brothers. If you're not a
Boy,
G, don't be just be yourself because you're obviously talented. You obviously know how to put bars together. You know how to
no, no,
make a
no.
track.
But let me tell you this. No, you're not gonna make music. You're not gonna get signed unless you're spitting gangster shit.
Right.
Which conscious artist is out there?
See, I don't think you got to be conscious
Okay,
because
what?
you can be gangster but cool with it.
Who?
You see what
Who's
I'm
gangster
saying?
and cool with it?
It's like when you think you're Rich 32s, even like Abracadabra, he's gangster, but you can listen to his music. Like
Mm,
he'll make a track. It might not
Mm.
be to everyone's preference what he's saying in the track.
Mm.
You see what I mean? But he's not just saying I'm smoking this man and going from one subject to another. Do you see what I mean? Like he's making something you can actually pop your head to. Like, but
right. I agree
I
with the
don't think
rest
conscious
there.
music sells in anywhere. To be honest with you.
All right. So the next question. So this is my whole point. So if I'm talented enough to put words together, when I want to put my words together consciously, man, them ain't buying it, it's not selling. I need to make money. You want to hear? You're stupid enough to listen to this music and take it on and all the rest of it. Cool, man. I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
So I don't knock them from them making money from it. I don't know. It's the system. It's like certain individuals are not racist themselves. However, the system that they might be working in is racist.
Well,
So
do
you've
you know
got to
about
take
Saigon?
the system down and start afresh. Who?
You know about Saigon?
Yeah.
Saigon.
Old school Saigon. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Now, look how gangster that guy was. But he was,
Yeah.
you might say, his conscious they come with him when he was making music.
Yeah.
And even if you watch his interviews, that was one of his problems because they wanted to be the next 50 Cent. And he's like,
And he
no, but I
didn't-
don't want to make that music. I want to make this music.
and he didn't blow as
He's never blown.
Yeah.
Do you see what I
But
mean?
then at the same
And you have to
time,
rate that as well because he was on the road and he still wanted to make that type of music. So.
That's what I'm saying. His mindset was different to when you actually listen to him, but you read or watch about him outside the music, you'd be like, what, is this the same person?
it's like
Do you know what I
Tupac.
mean? Exactly.
Do you know what?
Even Tupac's a perfect example for being conscious but cool with it.
Yeah. Yes. I think Kanye West is the closest thing we got to Tupac right now, you know?
What?
But
Oh my God.
I personally think he's a madman, bro.
Yeah, he's a madman. Sure.
And
He's a madman. But you can't knock his music. If you're talking Kanye West music, I agree with you. Probably he is good
this is my
music
point.
wise.
Exactly. This is why I said he's the
I don't
closest.
even listen to the guy, blood. Real talk. I never have.
No, Kanye West makes good music.
Does
Next level.
Yeah.
I don't think my ears can hear Kanye. I really don't think my ears can hear him, bro, because I just don't listen to that guy ever. You know what I'm saying?
No, Kanye West is actually a genius to me in the studio, bro. I'm telling you.
What like
I'm
have you
telling you,
did,
bro.
like Jesus walks, when
Yeah,
it all
man.
falls, bro, flashing lights, wait till I get my money right. These are deep proper songs, you know.
Yeah, man. Do you remember
Like,
that was that one again when he just had the car crash?
oh yeah, through the wire.
Through the wire, yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
like
what I said. This guy's serious. This guy is serious.
Yeah, that was the best track though. What was after that?
He's had enough tracks after that, bruv. It's like man said, Jesus walk with me. That was a big tune, bruv.
No,
Just listen to the
no,
word.
that was a disrespectful song. That was
It
disrespectful.
depends on what angle you're looking at it from, but we won't go over there, yeah. Stay over there, or you know.
Yeah,
I
no.
thought it was alright still. You get me?
No, the track's big, man.
So who are you guys listening to today then?
Who do I like? I don't know, Mystery. You go first. I got to think about that.
Do you know what? To be quite honest with you, the guy I'm playing the most at the moment. Well, there's a couple. I don't listen to American rap no more. That's dead. Other than Nas, yeah, Nas put out some good stuff the
That
other day.
album, God, one of the best last year.
Sick. Yeah, man,
Classic
sick.
album.
I've had a little term myself still. Basically, I don't know what happened, but I've been listening to a lot of more dancehall and reggae.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Uplift.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Different type of vibe because you know what I've noticed with like if you listen to a bad man song, yeah, with dancehall, yeah, there's certain songs that even though it's a bad man song, it doesn't sound as evil as the rap song. You understand what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
It's a different type of bad man thing. Right?
Yes.
See, I love rap, but like you said, I'm not into the gangbang. I like reality rap.
Yeah.
You see, like if I put on an Eminem track, I'm gonna be my Eminem would be clearing out my closet or something like that.
Yes.
Cleaning out my closet. Do you see what I mean? You know, where it's just real, what something you can relate to. I can't just listen to a man just say I've got my gun and driving around the town and get me.
I'll tell you who I'm listening
like a
to
story, man.
right now, which I listen to more time is Nines.
Yeah, I like Nine still.
Yeah, that Crab in the Bucket album, sick.
Yeah, I like Nine still.
Yeah, mad album. J Huss, oh my gosh, J Huss is absolutely next level as well. Good conscious. Well, some of his stuff, conscious makes sense.
A lot of people say he's one of the best MCs, but I probably need to listen to him a little bit more. You know, Because
He's
I ain't
good.
gonna lie, I only know his commercial songs. I like the other you, the Mo Stack one.
Most is he's different.
That you is talent still. Like, yeah, I
Different.
like him still.
You know, he went a bit off the rails.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like, but yeah, he's got so much talent, just effortless, just totally different. Yeah, like I hope he really does bits for himself. And
What you listening to, Mosh?
Dave, can't forget Dave, man.
No, yeah, Dave is hard.
Dave is next level. Again, that track that he done with Gigs. These bars are just clear, make sense once again. Yeah, good. There's some real good British artists out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Sugar
I've
Shane.
been playing a lot of that.
Sorry, bro. We still
Go on,
got an echo going on, and the people in the chat are telling us we got an echo. We need to cut that echo. I don't know whose it is, but jump out, jump back in, and see if we can sort out this echo.
It might be mine, you know. Let me try jump out and jump in.
Sugar Shane and Silky. That's my artist at the minute. And Gypsy.
Who's that?
They're all gypsies.
I think it's
bro.
you know, Mystery.
Can you still hear the echo?
No, ask the chat. People in the chat, can you hear the echo?
Because I could hear it myself, but it was definitely GG.
Jump back in, G. What's the echo saying, people? K's asking for the tracks.
You ain't got no tracks, man.
No, we got a couple of tracks today.
Apparently, Mystery.
So who's you saying? I hear good things about Dave. A lot of people like Dave. I hear.
He did a thing. He done a performance. I can't remember what it was for, but he was sat there playing the piano. Different,
Okay.
Absolutely different. Next level, real clever, intelligent music.
That's what we need, man.
Yeah, man, definitely.
You know what? Shall we play Bemis's new track? Yeah?
Yeah, man, drop it off, bro.
Just
hold
on, I think God's gifts in the back there. All right,
check
people.
one.
Today we're just doing a freestyle show, people. This is the first show since for a little while, you know? And there's been a lot happening, people, you know. There's been so much happening in the start of this this year. Like, it's such a boy, and there must be a lot more to come, you know what I mean? But yeah, God's gift, man. We're just saying we're gonna run Bemis's track.
Yeah, man. Is that echoing gone?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Yeah, cool.
No, I can hear myself.
Yeah, now it's you, Mystery. It's you, Mystery. You're echoing, but try and sort it out when we play this track, man. Big track, man.
It must not echoing, not me echoing in, no?
Nah, not you, bro.
Yeah, big up everyone in the chat.
Yeah, man, big up everyone.
Okay, was that playing the same way for you, lot? Was it all cut up, yeah?
Nah.
What, was it playing properly?
Yeah.
So why on my one it's all cutting up and all them things there? Yeah. No, but you know, I had to make sure though, because obviously I'm playing it, so I had to make sure that it's not doing it for you lot. So it's playing cool, yeah?
No, it's playing nice, man.
Oh, jeez, man. All right, I'm gonna run it again, man. Big up. A war.
Real, man.
Which Mystery? He jumped off.
He couldn't take it, man. The tune was too much.
I saw that his bike actually, innit?
Mystery's gone to download it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yo, viewers, I've put the link to his channel, Bemis's channel, in the description.
Yeah, most definitely. We're gonna if you don't see the link in there tonight as well, make sure you check tomorrow. The link will definitely be in there by tomorrow.
I've already done it, bro.
Oh, wicked. Excellent, man. Excellent, man. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So music with meaning, man.
Yeah, man.
Because it's about the youth. When you get to it, I have noticed. Do you think it's just a thing of age? Because I have noticed it's like they wait. People don't wait till they get to a certain age to start coming with that type of music. You know what I mean?
I think today is a lot of yes people in it, and because
That's
when
what
you
I'm like.
think about us not growing up, it
Yeah,
was all different type of tracks being made.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
And that was only through everyone getting inspiration of everyone else.
yeah.
This man decided to come in and he wants that tempo. This guy next day wants this tempo. You know what I mean? But if you're a rapper and you're never spitting none of that real stuff, that reality rap, I mean that that painful rap.
Yeah, like
What
Tupac used to do that all
everyone,
the time.
yeah, what everyone, the girls are gonna relate to it, the man's gonna relate to it.
Mm.
You don't really hear that from the UK rappers. Apart from the only one I get them buzz for used to be Wretch,
Mm.
32.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think these days it's not cool to be because if you think about old school rap, like you used to hear like songs are making for their friends that are passed away, and you get me.
Yeah.
I ain't heard none of them tracks in ages, bro.
Yeah, you don't really hear that type of stuff, man.
Yeah,
You know why though? Because what we were saying earlier on, the reason you don't hear them type of things is because people want to get paid and they know that's not the market to get paid. But that's kind of like, to me, that's like, as I look at it as I get older, that's like selling your soul to me. Same thing.
exactly. Because
Prostitution, innit?
what you gotta ask some people sometimes is what is enough money to you, man? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, what is enough money? Do you see what I mean?
I don't think
Even
them
if
people
even if
know.
you got £100 in your account, you got so many people across the world with nothing. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been in hills of Jamaica through rain season and seen people where they've lost everything, but what they've lost, bruv, is just a little shack. You see what I mean? We're cool. We wouldn't even live in that, bruv. But that's their home. You see what I mean?
Mm.
So
I
you,
think
you
it's
got to be
about
grateful.
what you do
Sorry,
with the
boss.
money, innit? It's what
Yeah,
about what
man. Yeah, man. People think they want money and they think they want a lot of money, but a lot of people don't really know what they want. You see what I mean?
Mm.
brings a curse.
If money made you happy, you'll be grateful for what you got today.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? You won't be chasing for more and more and more. Everyone needs more, don't get me wrong. But it's like we said, like what is enough money?
I don't know how them people them can live in a big mansion and walk past the homeless, bro. Don't get
That's
it
all
wrong,
crazy.
everyone's different. But you know what it is though? You see things like, like when you see things like millionaires club, billionaires club and them things.
Yeah.
They're the things that kind of make the millionaires want to get more money. You know what I'm saying? Because they go around more millionaires, and then it's like it becomes like a little rat race to see who can make the most paper. You understand? I've seen some of them guys talk about it in
Yeah, of
interviews.
course.
Yeah. So
Of course.
when you start going around, so if you had like 2 million now, and you start getting in certain circles, yeah, and you start going around people that have got 10, 15, you're gonna think that you're a little man, bro. You understand? And all you're gonna do is try and get more and more and more. Like people, and that's the problem. I feel that people, hey, big up David Wynn, all this poly all day, blessings, bro. Um, basically, it's like people them just can't stop the race for money. Like when do you call it a day? You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because there's people out there that me and you both know that didn't reach there, but they was still had a good life. You understand?
Mm.
So big up 92 Dread. Is the link in the description for the StreamYard?
Yeah, bro.
It's in there, innit? But there's a lot of comments there, so it might have got wiped off. So make sure you re-up. You know what I mean?
No, it's true what you're saying, though,
Back
P.
out if you want, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the whole music thing is like, because you have to understand, and the reason why it's a good thing to talk about music is because um
yes, Natty, big up yourself, brother.
you know what I'm saying? Because basically it's like the music is probably one of the biggest things. Like everyone listens to music, innit?
Yeah, music for artists, I think, is a slave game, bro.
Yeah,
You see what I
if you're not
mean? Like
gonna, yeah, if you're not,
you're like pawns for these people. That's
right,
why you don't get the real when we're talking about people like Saigon. That's why you never get those type of artists breaking into the industry because you can't dominate them type of people. Like their mindset is set different. You can't control them. You know what I mean?
it's
Like even
deep,
the other day,
it's
did you see
it's
me? Did you
deeper
see
than
Meek
that.
Mill?
It's deep. No, it's deeper
Did you
than
see
that
what Meek
though.
Mill done the other day, bruv?
What did he do now? Because he's been
He
doing
stopped
some
at the
funny.
traffic lights, and these kids, I think they clean windows or something. Your car screen when you stop at the traffic lights. It might have
Oh
been
yeah, I
about
see
6
that
or
one.
7. He give
Yeah, I
them
see that.
$20, bruv, out of a stack
Yeah,
of money. You give them $20.
yeah.
Like,
And then after that, he tried to say basically the reason why he done that is because I saw an interview with him in academics and someone else, and he said the reason why he done that is because he didn't want them to buy weed. I said this guy
that's what
can't be
he.
serious.
Well, you can't go buy weed with $20 in America. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
The only thing they can't do when they get that weed is share it amongst themselves because that ain't stretching. You get me? That's just dumb, though, bruv. I'm not saying you need to give them a bag load of money, but bruv, I go barbers with my son and give my barbers £40. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't no millionaire. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
That made no sense. And you know, one of them youths got shot after that. Did you see that?
Serious?
Yeah, one of them youths got shot, killed after that. Not
Oh,
saying
that's
it's Meek Mill's fault. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah.
you never know. Like you giving them that little bit more, that might have been a nicer ending, a nice little memory for the youth. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, come on, man. That's a bit much, though, bro.
What's that?
Can't put that on Meek, man.
I'm not putting that on me. You can't put that on me. But you might have made the little you a bit more happy. You get me?
I don't know who just tried to jump into the someone tried to jump into the panel just now, and I don't know what happened. It's like you just disappeared. So you might have to try again.
I've lost a lot of respect for some of these rappers, man.
I've I can't stand them. I think they're just actors. Like even man like Game and them guys, they're all actors now. The things they do, it's like you know what it is. When they go quiet for a little while, they got to go and do some foolishness.
Yeah,
To
bro.
get back in the news. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I'm saying
What
it's
do you
all
listen
clout
to,
as well,
Mossy?
isn't it?
What you be listening to, Mossy? Because I heard you listen to some madness the other day when you posted in the Survival Mind group. I heard you listen to some madness, but what was that?
That's AIN. No, INK. 86. They're the man them from Belfast, like Ireland, Northern Ireland.
Yeah, they were going in. Yeah.
Was that the thing on the WhatsApp thing that was?
Yeah, in that group there.
Yeah, that sounded alright still.
Yeah, they were going in. Yeah.
Those man are real, innit?
What was that? What was that? Was that drill? Was it Irish drill?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it sounded like that. Yeah.
Then you got.
How come you didn't join? How come you didn't join them?
Huh?
How come you didn't join the crew in that?
I don't talk my associates on here, innit?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you rap much, yeah?
A little bit here, a little bit there, innit? But
yeah, man.
I'm more about action, bro, than vocals, innit? You know.
You're not into the toy soldier rap business.
Oh, stop it, man. Paper soldiers.
I'm not gonna incriminate myself, innit?
No, but there are people in the chat, man. Big up everybody. So like, let me just go through a couple of. Do you want to go through a couple of the Hold on.
Check 1, check 2.
Yes,
Yeah,
nice
there's
and
still
clear.
echoing, brother.
Sounding clear still. So talk again.
Check. Echo.
Yeah.
So you ask Arsenal the best.
Ask the people in the chat. People in the chat. Has Mystery got an echo? Because I can hear an echo.
Yeah, I can hear a slight echo with you as well, P. But my one sounds crazy.
I'm gonna put my headphones back in. I don't know what's going on. Yo, people out there. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, yo, hey, London, big up. 92J, jump on if you want. We're just doing a freestyle thing. Let's talk about anything you want. Yeah. We're not even gonna go too deep today, though. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're not gonna go too deep. I hope everyone's doing well in this cold weather and checking on their family.
1, 2, 1, 2. Am I echoing still?
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do, Mystery? I'm gonna jump out and jump back in quickly. So you run the thing.
Cool.
Yo, Moss.
Yo, bro.
Did you watch Schiffer's battle the other day?
No,
debate.
you know. No.
Did you, Mystery?
Watch what?
Schiffer's little debate he had the other day.
Nah, I missed it.
No, I didn't see it either.
I've been on some of.
I know he won. I see that he won still.
Yeah, good man.
What was it about?
Actually,
I think Schiffer's a Hebrew, and the other guy was a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I do find a
That's
little bit odd still, but I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I heard Schiffer about. Well, you know, with Schiffer, with stuff like that, he's gonna come prepared, man. You got to be prepared for Schiffer for them things, man.
Schiffer
cool.
eats
Especially knows he's going into a battle.
Yeah, man, that's Schiffer's type of battle, man.
Yeah, he eats a lot of books, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm telling you,
A lot of
man,
knowledge.
a lot of knowledge.
If he's going into something, he knows quite a bit about it, innit?
Yeah, them type of debates, I ain't even battling Schiffer on. I'm leaving him.
Mhm.
That means he got
Yeah,
too much
that
up there for
Hebrew
me.
Israelite business, that all confuses me, to be honest.
It confuses
Gone
me.
way over my head.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It'd be like you, man, trying to talk about the gypsy community, innit?
Sorry?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Like, I
Yeah,
wouldn't know
exactly,
what I want.
exactly that.
Yeah.
So tell us
In
a bit of
fact, it's
them
worse
about the
than that.
gypsy
I would
community.
probably know. I'd probably know more about the gypsy community than the Hebrew Israelite thing.
Yeah. What did you say, God's gift?
So did you actually go up like living a gypsy full caravan life and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Traveled the country, bro. Traveled different places.
What, most of the UK, a lot of the
Yeah.
UK.
UK, Scotland, Wales.
I was saying to my missus, you know, that there's a lot of places in the UK to go. We just don't really, never really want to do it. Well, I don't.
I've never like gone abroad for a holiday, bro.
Yeah, man.
You've never?
No, I'll go overseas for work and that, but not holidays, innit?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason?
It's just so many nice places in this country, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not one of these man that need the sun in it, like to boost up my
Yeah.
energy or whatever. So
Okay.
So did you used to get like moved on and stuff a lot?
yeah, a lot.
You know, you get in one place settled and then that happened a lot then.
Yeah, like we've been
It's
moving
crazy,
like,
isn't it?
every week, bro.
Mad.
So yeah, it was tough.
But like they said, innit? No blacks, no Irish, no dogs. We're all in the same boat.
Literally, bro. Literally.
Yeah, man.
It's like
Crazy.
we have like this festival every year, Appley Fair and stuff like that, and we ain't able to do it this year, innit? So that's quite a downer.
Yeah. What is that like a big gypsy festival all coming one?
Yeah.
I bet there's some fights there, isn't it?
There's actual professional bare knuckle fights, innit?
Seriously?
Yeah, man.
I do. That's one thing I respect you, man, for though.
Mm-hmm.
You're just getting an argument, call each other out, come and have a fist fight and go home. That's men.
There's three
You
different
get me though,
fights.
mystery.
There's 3 different fights, bro.
You gotta rate that.
You got knuckle fights, and then you got fair play fight where you'll have 2 people from 2 opposite families that will like referee the fight. So it's a clean fight, and then you've got a dirty fight. So like basically you've got all your man on one side, all the other man on the other side, and you just take whatever weapons you want in it.
What do you think
So
when you see
say
these
weapons, you can take borers.
Anything, bro. Bill hooks, machetes.
No guns?
There's some
no
situations.
guns?
You sound violent today, mister.
Use your imagination, innit?
Okay. Water pistol.
That's the one, bro.
Man said water pistol, you know. Jesus Christ.
What
Hey,
do
yo,
you
big
think
up
of
Natty, hold on, let me just introduce 92 Dread. Big up yourself still.
Yes, my brother Natty, big up, B.
Wagwan. Yes, man, Demico.
Yes, B.
Yes, first.
So do you see like
Yeah,
when you
man.
see these Paddy McGuinness and them type of like celebrity gypsies now? What do you think of them, man?
Some of them are just old now, innit?
Yeah.
Like they're looking at. I hold fair play to some of them because they're trying to publicise the gypsies more. Give like public notice to us as such, but there's a lot of people that are fake still. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What? Didn't he get a lot of stick?
Yeah.
For going on Big Brother and whatever else.
Yeah. So there's a massive war, to be honest, between that family and some other families that still
I
ongoing.
see that on
now,
YouTube. Yeah.
Mama got his ear bit off.
Yeah, he got a beating, didn't he, man?
Yeah.
Mm.
There's so
Yeah,
many.
them
But I
two,
think
them two
He's
brothers are
old
nuts.
though. He's old now though, man. He fought a young boy.
Yeah.
There's a lot more behind that as well.
He
There's
fought the
like,
Joyces, isn't it?
yeah, you know that the Manchester
Hey,
Joyces.
Mystery.
Yo,
Hey, my man over the road, they're Joyces, you know.
Mm.
is it
Yeah,
opposite you?
opposite
No,
you.
opposite me.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Mystery's like, I leave them alone.
Now Mystery's cool with them, man. It's like family thing.
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, man. That's how the life is for you, Mosh. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
we all come from different situations and things.
I've always got along with Gypsy though.
Come
Always.
on.
We're fair as long as we're respected, innit? And it goes
Yeah, man.
vice versa. Like,
I wouldn't trust you
can't
as far as I could throw you. Yeah. When it comes to buying stuff, I ain't gonna. I see some. Hey, listen. One time, right? I'll never forget. My uncle come. We was working on the site,
Yeah.
and he come back. You remember the DIY in Charlton, P? Remember there used to be DIY?
Yeah, down the back strip. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gone down there.
No, that's the no. It was on the main road, isn't it? Yeah, where?
Yeah, but he used to go. He'd be the
Yeah.
first one. What you're saying, like to cut off to the others, isn't it? What you're saying,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. So uncle's come back now. He said, "Yeah, man, I just bought a laptop and a camera."
Mm.
So he said, "Where you buy that from?" But my uncle come from Streatham.
Yeah.
So where you buy that from? He said, "Yeah, the Irish guy in the Charlton car park." So he said, "Yeah."
From
check
your
that
hair
bag
that
since-
alone.
Yeah, you get me. So he said, "You check your bag since you come back here." My man opened his bag here. It's the most expensive bottle of lemonade and a brick I've ever seen. Man opened his bag, but he could not work out when they switched his thing. You know.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
It's
said,
when-
"Them man, are
it's when-
G's."
It's when they say, "Oh, if you're not interested, they'll put it back in the car at that point, pick up the other bag, identical, and then they've got you on a hook." As soon as you say, "Oh, no, I'll have this," they pull that one out, innit?
Yeah, I said, "Them man, are G's. They must be making money a day on that one, man."
That's fucking, that's some desperate levels, though, isn't it? To be fair, like, man, we could go out and graft in it. You know what I'm saying? That's what my side's like. We go and make
Yeah.
thousands doing jobs, innit?
That's like in every community, though, innit? You're gonna have your grafters, your little scammers.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we've all done it as kids, like.
So what's the difference between a gypsy, a pikey, and a traveller?
Pikey is a term from countrymen. So, like, in our community, we call the general people that live in houses country boys. So, like, that's like the normal citizen of England is a country boy. But, like, so that it'd be the country boys that class us as pikeys. But
Oh,
originally, a pikey was a scrap man, innit?
yes.
And then you've got Irish travellers. You've got Romany, which can be Irish, English, Scottish, all the way to other European countries.
Right, Romania's involved in it.
Yeah, very largely, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm a Roma myself. Not
Okay.
from Rome. Not my line's from Romany, like, but I'm a Romany gypsy. It comes down to heritage. We grew up as Romanis. Yeah, so there's like different levels of gypsies, bro. But the Romanis are the old-fashioned European type gypsies. The Irish are the Irish gypsies.
Okay. Yes.
Pike is basically just a term that people call us, bro. Like fucking any race has a special term from the opposite people in it. Do you know what I mean?
Is it, so that's a bad term. You wouldn't call someone a pikey, would you?
If someone called me a piker, bro, I'd break the face in it.
Break their jaw, blood.
Yeah.
Don't talk like that, Mossy.
Yeah,
Stop it.
man.
Behave yourself. Don't say.
He's just being honest, man.
Yeah, I know. I
Is
know
that
what Mossy's about, man.
I'm
I
an
know what
honest
Mossy's
man.
about.
Yeah, man.
Mossy ain't
So
here to
that's
play games
basically
with people.
equivalent to calling someone the N-word.
Yeah, literally, bro.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna commit yourself to saying that, then you got to expect retaliation in it.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Have
man.
you seen? So, because I've seen some of them. Are they called caravans?
yeah.
The ones with that, like Tyson Fury's dad one. I don't know if he's got some like 100-year-old thing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I see that. That's nice, isn't it? Hard still.
What, like an old one, like a classic one type?
Bow tops, I
Proper
think.
classic. 100 years old.
Wow.
A bow tops caravan, I think, is one is.
Okay.
So
You talking about the old school wooden looking one, Mish, didn't it?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, man.
I'd like
Serious,
to have
man.
a caravan still. I won't
it's
lie.
what I grew up in. That is.
I'd
Yeah?
like to have one for myself.
If you look on my Facebook page, you can get that off of P, bro. You'll see him on there. So
Yeah, man.
no, it's
I'd love to.
interesting life.
Yeah, man. Big up all the people, man. Poetry in motion. I see you. Blessings, blessings.
So what are they
I mean-
like antique? Would you class them as antique now then? Them type of ones?
Yeah. Worth a lot of
That's
money,
It
bro.
must be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You seen them people we're talking? You know what we're talking about, P? You know
What's that?
the caravans we're talking about.
What ones? I've seen different types.
What they called, boss? Sorry.
Bow tops. You've got bow tops. You've got the Devons. You've got Roma caravans, Showman's caravans.
So how much
You know
people
what?
can?
When I went,
Sorry, go on, Bob.
when I went to Romania, the Roman gypsies over there, they owned the castle, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, the horses, they slept inside the castle and they slept outside in caravans.
Mm-hmm.
That's hardcore. That's hard.
Mm. And it's clean in there. No, I mean clean. Like you can go in there, so it's clean as anything.
Yeah.
But that's like if you go to a gypsy caravan, they're very clean people. They're kind of like black people gypsies still. They rinse their dishes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that sounded a bit wrong, isn't it? Ignore me, people. But yeah, they remind me of black people.
No, you're right,
Yeah,
man. They take pride in their things, them, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even the caravan you sleep in, you would never do a number 2 in that caravan, would you?
No.
That's what I mean, man.
What man will go out into the wilderness type?
Dig a hole there, boy.
You're the leaf.
I hear you.
I could tell
Yeah,
you a
man.
story. I could tell you a good story on that. Yeah. Fucking, my dad was traveling when he was a bit younger, and he needed a toilet in it. So he's gone through these woods across this big field, and he's gone in the middle of this field, right? Took a newspaper to clean himself and that. The next day he's gone past here. It was in a mansion field, bro, right in front of their lawn. Yeah.
Well, man, he dealt with it raggle, yeah? He said, rig it, like,
Yeah.
You
So
gotta
to
go,
see
you
like-
gotta go.
So to see like them keep moving you on, has that made a lot of gypsies start living in houses now, do you think?
Yeah, a lot of people have settled now, but they try and keep the heritage in it. So inside the house.
But that's like the gypsies, Abbey Wood, they convert, remember they bought all they converted the caravans into bungalows, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the big spot down Lewisham. Do you remember that group that got thrown off the aeroplane? A couple of years ago, they were keeping up a madness on the aeroplane.
Coming from holiday, innit? Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
they're-
Yeah, that was round the
they're
back
from
of where they got the like, yeah, I know what you're talking. Underneath, going under the bridge, innit?
Yes,
Like going towards Deptford.
yeah.
Yeah. Is that not
Yeah,
there? That
man,
not park is like no more then.
No.
Ah, nah. Sorry, Moss. I
Oh my
apologize.
God.
What did he say?
Nah,
not there
'cause
asking.
that,
Nah,
I
don't
did not
repeat
even
that
mean to
shit,
say
man.
that. I
Nah,
didn't
it's
even mean
alright,
to
it's a
say that.
mistake.
I'll give
But
it to you, bro.
do you know what though? My close gypsy friends,
Mm.
like my one of my closest friends, Peter. That's what we actually call him, Peter Pikey,
Yeah.
because that's what he told us his name was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
if
what I mean?
they don't mind directly, personally letting you call them.
Yeah, I only
That's what-
realised
yeah.
down the line is don't argue with gypsy and call him that.
No, it's the same. That's the
It's
same.
like calling him. Yeah. Sorry, go on, Bob.
No, it depends, man. It depends like how you treat them. Like
Mm.
you see me, I see them as just normal people. I take my utmost respect to them because they actually do live
Yeah,
off
man.
the land. Because it's funny, you know, like back in the days when you used to see like old broken cars and washing machines and fridges out, yeah.
Yeah.
The council and the government were fine with them going around picking up them and obviously making money. But when they started making too much money, they started screw facing them now and saying, "Oh, we need to start putting a tax on it. So you need
And that's
to
with
have
everything. You
registration."
know. Mm.
But they done the job though. They cleared up England though, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo,
There's a question
I
in there. I don't know
go
if
on.
he's been a bit offensive though. He
Ooh.
said, and the thing is, I don't know what he's talking about. Where's it gone? He said, ask him about
What
Tinker and a joke.
hedgehog tastes like?
No, Madman Menace.
Now,
TV.
Menace is cool still. Is
Ask
he
him
being
what.
serious, Moss? Is he being serious?
What's he talking about, Moss?
Hold on.
Ask him what hedgehog tastes like.
No, I'm reading
Yeah,
now. It says, what is a Tinker and a joke?
Yeah, is
the
it?
tinker is the whole
A
thing.
tinker, a tinker, yeah, is basically the old word for a tinker. You'd have a horse and cart, and a tinker would go around fixing everyone's fences and plumbing, electrics.
Saying.
It's basically tinkering. So he could tinker, a master of everything, but like a chief of none as such. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Where the word tinker comes from? Because the noise, the tools and the metals would make.
No, it was just like, like the old saying, "Oh, what you tinkering with?"
Yeah, so for instance, if you got two metals, you're knocking them together, tink, 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 tink. So
Yeah.
that's where the word tinker come from.
Yeah.
Remember
So,
the rag and bow man? They used to ride up and down the road
Yeah, man.
yeah.
on the horse.
Yeah.
Them good old days there, man. And does anyone remember the Bilko, man?
The what, man?
Bilko.
What did he do?
They sold fizzy drinks.
He had to leave. Could you give them back the bottles, bruv, innit?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought that's what he's talking about. I weren't too sure though. I remember your mum used to make sure don't break that bottle, don't throw that bottle away.
And the
Because I
balls, man.
yeah, man. I
Yeah,
remember all
them
of that.
old days there.
I used to get them fizzy drinks in the long glass bottles, innit?
Yes. They were the best.
I
Yeah.
swear you had a few flavors in them, innit?
Mm.
Okay, you took it back
eating-
there, mystery, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it off and I'll come back. I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, Mystery's showing his age.
But, yeah, I know. Hold it down, man. Let
I
me
just
lock
wanna
this off and come back. This echo killing me.
yeah, alright then, brother. I just wanna say I wanna say a big up to Nick Schemo. Yeah, you know who you are. Hold on, let me put my camera on so man knows that. Nick Schemo, I got your PayPal and I appreciate it. Alright? Just wanna let you know that. Yeah. From the last show. Also big up Dakota. Yeah. A few people bought some clothing. I'm just gonna say your first name. David, big up. Jamie, big up. Dakota, like I said. Mark, Kevin. That's one bigging up today for the clothing, yeah? Gonna go to a quick break, yeah? So run off and go and get your juice or your herb, or, whatnot. I come back. Till it was something.
Mm.
Jeez. That bomber jacket's all right though.
I know a lot of people like that one there.
That's
Definitely, and
neat,
it's got it on the front as well. Should have really showed the front and the back. Got a little pattern on the front and on the back there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll share that, man.
Yeah, no, I'll put the links in the description after the show. And you guys can check that out, you know. Big up to all the people that have been buying. You know, I really appreciate that still. I would call you out by both your names, but I don't, you know, obviously when they buy the things, it's their full name and everything. I don't want to call it out like that. But yeah, what you got going on that you do, Dread, man? You see that video the other day on this alien situation?
Yeah, that video was live, man.
I'm
It
telling
was
you,
food
a lot
and
of
thought, man.
someone just jumped in the back there. Mystery. Yeah, it's like so you know they'd be saying that they got this paperwork that needs to come out, you know, and I don't know if you guys have seen the video. I'm sure most of you have, but what do you guys in the comments feel about this alien situation? Like, how would you lot feel if they was to say in a few months' time that, yeah, how would it make you feel? You know what I mean? Because you know,
Well,
it's just
I've always thought it wouldn't surprise me. Like, let's say, for instance, the story is that they've come to Earth, but they can't get back, and the only way that they can get back is by, you know, using us to build their technology to communicate to their friends and to build their ships. So I've always thought maybe, you know, in a sense that way, there could be like a link with that.
you think it's a thing of where that's like okay. So you saying that? So do you research this alien stuff, UFO stuff?
Yeah, I've had ages ago,
Because
like,
that sounded like what you just said sounded like J Rod. You know
okay.
about J Rod?
Nah.
J Rod is the supposed to be alien that they had under Area 51 that was supposed to have crashed. Now, hey, listen, guys in the chat, yeah. I know it sounds crazy. We're talking about aliens, yeah, but we got to talk about this because the government's coming with some. You get what I'm saying? The government's saying that there's classified information on this, so we have to talk about this. You know what I mean?
Well, I heard there was a speech by Vladimir Putin that they tried to ban in America. Now, I don't read Russian, but basically there was a few videos about it, and I don't know, no one in the comments, because when I read the comments, no one in the comments was saying it fake. But Vladimir Putin said a while back, he said, my friends, Star Wars is real. He was like, this is real. Aliens are real. We have to, you know, we have to protect the world. And, you know, it was just weird, man. Like almost like he was hinting, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and it's something that I think maybe the Americans have been trying to keep under wraps. Maybe keep under wraps. Because, you know, there may be different species, man, working.
Yeah.
They live
Yeah.
amongst us.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Steven Spielberg said if he didn't see aliens as a kid, he would have never come out with the films that he's come out with.
Is that what you said?
Yep. So E.T. was, I think it was E.T. was the one, like the main one he was talking about. But yeah, he's blatantly said, yeah, man, like aliens exist. How do you think I've done my movies?
So what are you saying then? So what you're saying basically is
They haven't got the technology to get back to their land, so they use us to gradually, through time, get to that stage where, you know, so their first goal would be to infiltrate us here so they could control us. Number one thing. So you're only going to speak to the head people, so maybe one or two heads, or maybe 5 heads, and that's all you need. And the tool is to give them is knowledge. But we have to dissect the knowledge of them, and then they'll tell us what the minerals are, what this is, what that is, combine it, do this. And don't forget, some of these minerals, we might have had to go to like other countries to get them off these other countries. And we're not going to go over there and say, oh, by the way, we're coming to get this crystal, blah, 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 for these mobile phones, because do you know what I mean? We would have just had, we wouldn't tell them why we want them. We would just go over there. To them, it's just rock and it's nothing. But to us, we know what it's capable of doing.
Yes, hence Africa being one of the poorest continents, but the richest.
Yeah.
All the gold, all the diamonds, minerals, this, that, and the other.
All the alchemy. Yeah. All the alchemy is there.
Exactly. I think that Musk dude might be an alien himself. Elon Musk. Yeah. How's he coming up with like that? No one didn't know, like the stuff that this guy has invented and has come out with is next level.
What are you saying then? You're saying that they're getting this technology from the aliens, yeah?
He looks like an alien himself.
I think the times of kings and queens now, like I see why England has the monarchy, because it does act like a rulership. But when it comes down to the rulership, it does come down to the people below them, i.e., like the energy people, people like Elon Musk that he spoke about, people who invent stuff and you know, come up with things. I think they're all in it together to make
corporations
this all happen. Yeah.
Yes. The corporations run the world now.
Yeah, the corporations run the world, and I think that's what makes business go. Like scientists, especially scientists. I mean, look, scientists run the world as well. They play a big part because they play with alchemy as well.
Hitler had the best scientists of time, didn't
he? Yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah, Hitler was into.
I don't know if you guys know. But yeah, the bitcoins, for instance, like the guy that come up with that, he's unknown. No one knows who he is. We know his name, but there's no face, no case. Some people are saying this probably is Elon Musk. But the way that skyrocketed recently in March, it was like $3,500, and it's 30 grand now, $30,000, should I say? I think it went down yesterday.
It's dropped now, though. Yeah, it dropped yesterday. Yeah, it's only dropped to 26 though.
It went back up. It went back up today. Went right back up and then it went right back down. And it went right back down. Literally, while we was on the show, I'm looking at the bloody thing, and it's just going up, going down, going up, going down. But I think
you invested, Miss.
Sorry?
You invested in it?
A little bit, not major money, but I've been trying to research a bit of trading. Because you know another thing I learned?
Even if you put £100 in them things, it's something, bruv. Trust. That's the way forward these days.
Yeah, bruv. Let me tell you, my mate put money in it in 2000 and early. Yeah, you see, in 2017, 100 million.
Yeah, man.
Literally.
Trust me.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is because this is still the doors. They're saying that one Bitcoin go up to $1 million. So
it also, some people out there say that sorry, my brother, I'm on a delay.
It's the start of the
what happened there? Can you hear me?
And you got a
mystery?
Still echo. Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was just gonna put I was just gonna say you know, earlier on when you were saying like you know, who runs Bitcoin. Yeah. There's a people out there that believe that there's some people out there that believe that some of these currencies are run by AI. I know it sounds crazy. Yeah. But some people believe that some of these cryptocurrencies are run by, a few of them are run by AI, and they've got the possibility. I just heard a mad noise outside, you know. So You not hear that?
Yeah, I heard it myself. I'm in the kitchen.
Did you hear it just now, Mister? Yeah.
Mate, better change the subject, bro.
The hell was that, bro? That sounded like a. I don't know what that was. Yeah. So some people believe
Yo,
that.
man.
Change the subject. Yeah. Some people believe that some of these cryptocurrencies are run by AI. Some guy was actually saying that they can get so powerful that they can end up running things. But that sounds like some Matrix talk, man. You know what I mean? But some of these cryptocurrencies, there is no face to it. And another thing I want to point out as well, that you've even got some phone networks that ain't got no face to it. Like, for example, networks like GiftGaff, like, you can't even call them. You know what I mean? So,
Who with Encro? Encro chat,
huh?
whatever. The Encro chat that everyone got locked off on the other day. Who's behind all of that?
That's what I'm trying to say.
What's that? I don't even know about that.
Hey, what do you guys think of this, yeah? You just brought up the Encro. What do you guys think of this, yeah? So, we know that there's been a bag of man that's been taken down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So was that before 5G or after 5G?
Before, really, innit?
Was it
5G ain't really. I
before?
don't think 5G really started properly, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not everywhere in the UK's got 5. Not everywhere in the UK's got 5G.
Okay. So let me point this out then. So that was a good point you just made, because before the internet, before we had the internet, yeah, the army used to use the internet.
Yeah.
You understand? So
all technology comes from the army.
right. So is it really a thing of where man got caught on the necro thing, or is it something bigger than that? Because if you think about it, guys, the reason why I'm saying this to you, yeah, look at the timing when man are getting locked up to what's going on now.
I think that was just like
It's not a coincidence,
in every field you've got criminals, in it. Criminal-minded people.
Mm.
You see what I mean? Then someone could get hold of these phones with a criminal
No,
mind.
but what I'm trying to say is, bro,
because the government issued phones.
Yeah, but bro, what I'm trying to say is just open the mind. Everyone just open their minds a bit, innit? Yeah, because I know everyone knows someone that's got locked up, right? So, right, that's just how it is, innit? They live amongst us, innit? That's how it is. Yeah, just think about the timing, innit? Think about everything that's going on now. Then think about how much man got locked up between a year.
Well, this is what we was talking about, Pinero, isn't it? You see what I mean?
I don't think it's a coincidence, bro.
I think you're gonna hear it again when this next lot lands finish as well. This one you're gonna hear the same thing about how much people's gonna be getting arrested.
Or would you say that it's a thing of? Would you say that it might be 92 Dread? What do you think, man?
If you remember, yeah. So to cut you, before the first lockdown, do you remember what the prisons have done? Because of the COVID, they released 700 prisoners, bruv.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
And then in that thing, what you're talking about, they arrested over 700 new criminals.
Okay, but then you got the super prison as well, innit? That's coming opening this year.
Yeah, man.
Where is it again? Anyone comment down below? You know, is it wellness or something? I'm mad.
Because you see, with that prison, yeah, that's when you're gonna start hearing man get hit with 100 years now.
Oh shit.
60 years.
Yeah, the numbers. I've noticed the numbers. Oh, sorry.
That's a privately owned prison.
What one? The one we're talking about, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man, don't want to end up in that jail there, man.
Nah, mate, not at all.
Don't want to end up in that jail there.
Nah, yeah.
Privately owned jail.
The GP surgery private institutions as well.
Yeah, man, jail's a big business right now, man.
Yeah, it's always been a big business. Everything to them out there is a big business to them. Everything.
Michael Jordan heavily invested in prisons.
All of them are. That's what I'm saying. All of them are. But you know what, Michael Jordan, you can't really talk about Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is not really for the black man still.
He's not for anybody.
That's what I was thinking. The same thing, you know, Mister. Exactly. Both of you are right with him. You get me?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, from what I see, he's not for his own people, so he can't really be for anything else, really, can he? You know what I'm saying? So. Well, yeah, man. People have to just know what time it is. But I just wanted to know if people ever thought about that. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bit of a coincidence. But I know you're saying 700 people got released, but was that out of 700
what I'm saying.
people?
It's kind of a coincidence of what you're saying, still, P.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? They released that much people, but then that phone gets that man near enough the same amount of people arrested and put back in jail again.
But was the sentences, the guys that got released, was they released with long? They weren't released with long sentences. Hell no.
No, but some of them been sentenced, some's been released, innit? Some still got trials going on.
Yeah, a lot of them were coming out within the next 6 months and things like that within the next year.
Because some of the people I know.
But mystery, for what sort of sentence was they doing though? That's the thing. Like, was they doing like 3 years?
Yes.
And then they was getting like they was coming out that same year.
No. Again, so the majority of that. So yeah, they would have been 3 years. Let's say you do time and a half. They might have done 1 year 6 months ago, and they just let them out on tag.
And let them out on tag.
Yeah. So all of them, all on house arrest. Then would like.
I get you. But they still serve some time though.
Sorry?
They still serve most of their sentence though, you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, well,
even now though,
hold on. But then if you're saying that, that's different then compared to all the man them that's gone in, because the man them that's gone in now, they're getting some big numbers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they get big numbers. And I tell you what else, they got a cash. Millions. Yo, I've got someone listening to me in the jungle.
But you got some Phantom the Opera thing going on tonight, bro. On your microphone.
The aliens.
Even when you're driving around, P, if you notice how much Svedge just sitting on the corners now.
I try to, bro. As soon as I see it, I'm gone, bro. Right, foot down, doing 50. As soon as I get there, I'm gone. Backstreet.
Like I don't see them. I don't see them.
No, they're just jamming around. No, it's true. We was talking about that the other day, fam. Yeah, the way they're just jamming and they're not doing nothing. They ain't got nothing to do.
Nothing. Just bored.
And you know what I've noticed as well? When you do see arrests, it's usually plainclothes.
Yeah.
You feel me? So what I mean by that is that you man are getting targeted. You have to know what time it is.
Yeah, man.
If you got plainclothes coming to you, that means you're getting targeted.
And in our days, police officers weren't beards, facial hair.
Say that again, G.
In back in the day, police officers were not allowed to have facial hair. They had to be clean shaved.
Why?
But now, just this is uniform. But now they you can dress anyhow. You can have beards.
They got to do that. They got to do that because of they can't disrespect cultures, innit? So they have to do that.
Yeah,
So if a Muslim man's got a beard and a black man that's not Muslim decides to grow a beard, they can't tell him, bruv, you can't have a beard. My man's got one, innit? It's probably just like because of that. But at the same time, that's seducing more people to come in or make them comfortable. Yeah.
At the same time, it's making them harder. Have you seen again the same lady that interviewed Loki?
Are you still echoing, bro?
Yeah, yes, still.
You are echoing like crazy right now, bro.
Yo.
Serious?
Still echoing?
Nah. Yeah. Sort of. I think. Can you turn down your background noise? Are you using earpiece?
Bro, I've got nothing in the background whatsoever.
No way.
All right, let's do this. Yeah. Click on your You see on your where it says your name mystery. Click on that, yeah, and see if you got any options to turn off your echo cancellation.
He's going to come back.
You can go to edit mic settings. Yeah, man. Why is there two of me on the screen, bro?
You've got a clone, bro.
Don't say that. That's peak, bro. I don't want a clone.
That's your alien brother.
Don't talk about clones on this channel, bro. You lot trying to trick me into madness. Don't talk about no clones on there, bro. There's no cloning. I don't believe in cloning. Yeah?
You don't believe in cloning?
Nah.
You know what mans need to get hold of?
You know, like even down to planting is clone, bro.
The what?
You know planting what you eat?
Yeah. Plants get cloned.
That's literally clone, bro.
Yeah, even weed gets cloned and splashed.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely believe in cloning, bro.
All the men that's listening and women who like to who actually have a vehicle to drive in that, I suggest you all get a road map an up-to-date
Oh
one.
yeah, go and get your A to Z's, man, and stop. Yeah, that is. Go ahead, Mossy, man.
Why
Tell them.
why you say
preach.
that?
Start planning out your routes to get out of the countries, not specifically like England itself, but out of the areas you're in for when stuff's going on, man, because some stuff's going to be coming in this next year. So
So when you say get the maps
I'm
out, you
jumping on
gotta
a
let
boat.
people. You gotta let people know what destination, because I don't know where I'm heading for.
Bruv,
you
bruv, I
find your
don't
own
care, yeah.
destination.
If I see a yacht or a boat, I'm making sure I
Getting
got
on
my
it.
fishing rod and some bait. I'm making sure I got my girl and my mum
You
and
not
some
ready for
bait
this
of
type
food,
of war coming?
and I'm going in the middle of the ocean. That's
Bro,
me.
War
if you do your research, yeah, on warfare at the minute,
Hmm.
the British military and the American militaries invested so much into training the Polish and European armies in water to land
Yeah, NATO.
warfare. Yeah, we're the only country that's surrounded by water, bruv. So,
That's mad, isn't it?
you know, so get a map, yeah, because when shit goes down, bro, mind my language,
But where would you go though, man?
the woods, bro.
But I don't get it. These guys have got a freaking space station together. Like the International Space Station, they're all fucking about with each other.
Yeah.
China, Russia, USA, France.
Hmm.
Check one.
We've joined yeah, I can hear you better now, Mystery.
Yeah, yeah.
We've joined coalition proper now with America, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like all our stocks and that's coming from America. So soon there's going to be a glitch in it where the things are going to start slowing down. So like food,
Yeah.
materials, all that's going to slow down. There's going
That's
to
why
be
the statue. That's why the Statue of Liberty salutes us, because
yeah, in
that's
a
the
direct.
Babylon system, man.
So just experiment with yourselves on what knowledge you actually know how to live off the land. That's all I'd say.
Yeah.
100%, man.
Because even if you don't put it into practice, yeah, you should be teaching your kids it anyway, regardless, innit? You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah,
people
man.
who've got
So
kids.
true.
Like, for me, it's second nature. That's how I grew up, innit? But
Yeah, man.
every people
Even coming from a Caribbean background, it's you just learn different
exactly,
things,
bro.
innit? Growing up.
You know how to
You see what I
harvest
mean?
your own food, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing that you've kept your culture, though, Moss. Like me, I've been like, how can I put it? Like, I wouldn't be able to skin an animal and do all these things, man. Like,
You
I've
say
been
that,
made
Natty, you
soft.
know.
You know what I mean?
Natty, you say that now, bruv. But I guarantee if you was hungry, brother,
When
you
it
do
comes
it.
to it,
I guarantee, bruv.
Yeah,
If you's
I don't
hungry,
know,
you'll do
man.
it.
you know
Jeez.
what I'm gonna
Get
do?
me?
I do a lot of shooting and that, innit? So me and P's been talking about it. He wants me to upload some game videos and that where I'm hunting the animals, skinning them, cooking them, how to prepare fire from basically rock and steel. So I think that's a good shout actually.
That's straight.
I might drive to you first and follow you, brother.
I want to see that, man. Yeah, I want to see that, how you make the fire stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, I won't give no destinations. P's got the destination.
This is what I mean, though. Like, this is bad for us because instead of teaching us how to sew, they gave us a sewing machine. And instead of us teaching us how to use a map, they gave us an electric device that if it runs out of electric, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like I could get from any part of the country by walking in it, and that's without a map.
You
'Cause
know, these younger generations, though, they wouldn't have a clue.
no,
Nah, we wouldn't have a clue, bruv.
I've been teaching my son oral tearing in it, so he could basically navigate from viewpoints and stuff.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah, we have to rely on them, man.
Yeah,
That's
trust
it
me.
at the end of the day. And you know what I think? I think as people start getting more woke, yeah, I think people start moving away from like old beliefs and they start looking out for more things. And I think that can mess the status quo with the power with the governments, because I think now more people are starting to ask questions and start to want. I think more people now are starting to want to be more bosses, more important, start realizing their worth. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
They're
That's
putting
true. Still,
more distractions in a way, so everyone's got to get the latest thing, and you've got to have
Yeah, that all that. Yeah.
the
that's
best
why you got to
car.
teach your kids the important things about the more important things, man.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. And I mean, boy, half of these kids don't even know about, you know, like when we used to go out and like open up a garage and make a little base inside there or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you stick them outside now, yeah, they don't know what to do.
They're kicking their feet off the floor, innit?
Oh, yeah.
Remember Kirby and games like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kirby, Conquer Fight.
Yeah.
But they've got a lot way of doing things now with this technology.
Well,
You see what I
it's just
mean?
costing me money, innit? Because I've got to buy my son a PlayStation, I've got to buy him games, and I've got to have the electric for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
It's my fault.
your pain there,
It's
bro.
my fault, man.
I feel your pain. But at the same time, you can't tell your kids no, innit?
Yeah, you can. You
Yeah, you
can, man.
can, but you don't want to be that
But
parent, do you?
yeah, yeah,
You see what I
yeah.
mean? And that, but there's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with the kids having it. It's just, it's not. It's not because with my son, if I didn't say nothing, he'd be on it all day.
Mm.
You see
Yeah,
what I mean?
banging it out.
Yeah. So as long as you're like minimizing them and not letting them take over it. Remember even the other
Yeah.
day we was talking about like I was telling them Dreddy that since last lockdown, that made me and my family spend more time around the table. And
Yeah.
just sit down and talk about our day together. Do you see what I mean?
Mm.
And that because little things like that are important, man. Because otherwise you're just coming in
Yeah,
from work and you're
positive.
doing what you're doing, the kids are doing what they're doing, and you wake up and it's the same thing, but you ain't really sat down as a family and just bonded. Because it's only half an hour throughout the whole day.
In the
Yeah.
summertime, bro. In the summertime, I'm going to be doing an open camp.
Yeah.
So there's a few people from my ends that I know off of YouTube and that's going to come into it. It'll be like in the Lake District or something.
Yeah.
So when it's nearer the time and it's all planned out, right? If any of you want to come, it'll be a good experience for yourselves and the kids and that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I love camping, man.
You'll need to
Lake
bring your own
District as
tent.
well. Nice.
Yeah. You'll need your own tent, obviously, because some of your mans ain't hardened for living under sticks and leaves and that. You know what I mean? But
Listen, I've been tent blow up bed of works. I ain't lying.
heated blanket.
You see what I'm saying? I ain't lying.
Yeah, I'll bring my rods, man. I fish as well, man. I do fishing in it, so
Yeah, bless, man.
I'm not doing a bit of that stuff there.
It's funny you say that. I went with my father-in-law for the first time in the summer. It's actually quite relaxing, you know.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
Yeah, it's quite relaxing still.
Yeah.
So you just chuck out your bait, chuck out your line, sit down with a beer.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Let the
Bun
conversation
ahead.
roll.
That's it, man. And just chill, relax.
Yeah.
But I like water anyway. Water relaxes me anyway.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
used to
yeah,
go
man.
camping a couple times a year with work, and then me and my mate started going camping. We went camping in Germany.
Nice.
Some big reggae festival, Summer Jam.
Yes, mystery.
Yeah, proper things. Let me tell you, man.
Yeah, that must have been live.
Yeah,
Big.
I've done a few festivals here.
Check the lineup here. Check the lineup. We had Popcorn, Taurus Riley, Busy Signal, Chronix, Protege, Snoop Dogg, well, Snoop Lion,
That's artist after artist.
More Heritage. Like, yeah, the lineup was next level.
Yeah, man.
And like 40,000 tents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What was
Big.
that,
So
2
we
days?
no, this is the thing. It was so we left on Wednesday or Thursday, and then come back Monday. Yeah, so
who stood out to you?
Sorry?
Who stood out to you out the artist on the night?
Chronix.
Yeah,
This
serious
was
artists.
this was in 2000, and the first time we went, this was in 2015.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
weather was perfect. Chronix's performance was next level, tore down the whole place.
Yeah, man.
So what we do, we fly to Amsterdam, go shopping, and then jump on a train to Germany.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Are you the artist? God's gift.
Nah, it's a clothing brand I do. Yeah.
Yeah, my bridge
Someone
has
else
got a.
messaged me that still.
Do you know what? My bridge has got a clothing line. Check his one out called.
What? Why don't you talk
What's it
about what
called?
you used to do, bro, before the corona? I mean, before the COVID thing. But
Who? What? Me?
no, God's gift.
Oh,
Before the
The shows,
corona.
the shows and all them things there.
Oh, the music events.
Yeah. They don't know that you used to do all that, did they? Did they? They don't know about all that.
I'm doing another one when this lockdown's closed, bruv.
Yeah, no,
What
no.
music events?
I do like live acts, so like rappers, singers, dancehall,
What's the
indie,
event called?
the session event.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just live acts really. So it's just if you're a good artist,
mm.
like I said, indie. Yeah, it's good though, man. There's some good
I've
people
actually
out to
got
visit.
I got a video of one of his events on my page, and yeah, man, good events, bro.
Yeah, it's
Really
good
good,
still.
man. Mm.
It's good still. Remember I started one before the lockdowns. You remember P called the Spotlight?
Yeah, the spotlight. Yeah,
Yeah, but that didn't really get to take off because of the COVID.
yeah.
But that was good. That was just literally the session event is I could have up to 14 artists on the night sometimes.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then
It's live.
when you got like a good artist, you get a lot of messages where people just want to see. I was getting a lot of people saying, "Wow, they would have liked to see that person for a little bit longer." So I come up with one called the Spotlight, where it was basically a 40-minute show with just three artists, and you just got a certain amount of time. So you could, instead of doing 3 tracks, you can come and do 4 or 5 tracks
Mm.
with the same amount of crowd. You see what I mean? So just giving you as an artist more time to showcase your talent
Yeah.
Mm.
and that. But it'll be coming back though, man.
Yeah, man.
Coming back.
Which venue?
I done it. Do you know Interlude in Lee Green
No, I don't. You
on
know.
the corner of the fire station? It's a little bar. It's been there for years. It's on the corner
Mm.
where the old
He
fire
does it. He does
station
it in
is.
his brother's bar, man.
Yeah, it's my brother's bar. But yeah, I wasn't gonna say that, but Panero
Don't
did.
sugarcoat the thing, man. Come on, man.
You get me?
No,
But
yeah,
yeah,
don't
That's a
just
good
in
sugarcoat
thing,
there.
man.
it.
I started the kids one as well.
That's what,
I've done the kids one, which was quite good.
That's good, man.
You get me? And with that one, I made because for my event, all I do. I'm just an organizer, and I've got a guy that hosts it, and got my little engineer and stuff. So with the kids one, I literally got my kids and some of my nephews to play our roles. So my son and my daughter organized it, helped me organize the event. One of my nephews helped the guy engineer because that's what he wants to get into. But another one with the video guy, another child walking around with the video guy. So all the kids was in charge of the kids event. You see what I mean? So it was good. It worked out good though. It was
It's a
good.
good idea.
Yeah, man.
I
And
think
also,
it's
let's not forget that some people have actually got sponsors from being at your events.
Yeah, man. Couple's got sponsors.
Yeah.
Girl got a
Mm.
deal from Nike.
Yeah.
You get me?
Mm.
And yeah, it's good still. That's what makes it worthwhile. When you hear stuff like that, it's like because it's hard work. It's hard work. Like sometimes people see people doing events, and when you come
I
to an
think it's,
event,
yeah.
you just see the night, but there's a lot of energy and work put into those nights, man. And it's not really a profitable event. You don't really make money from events like that. You just literally live enough to
Yeah.
break even, to be honest with you. But I was never really in it for the money. I was just a guy who like I grew up Pinero. Pinero raps. Most of them raps. I never rapped. I never produced. But I've always been a fan of music. Then I started managing an artist, and then from there I was just like, he kind of dropped out, and I was like, boy, what can I do to kind of keep myself in the music and enjoy it? So I just started doing the events.
That's
Yeah.
the basic foundation of a business mind. That is, find something that you're good at and do it.
Yeah,
So,
because I love music. You get me? So and it worked.
yeah.
It worked. But all we can do
Nah,
in life
nah,
is try things, bruv. If
yeah,
it don't
that's
work,
All
it
right.
don't work.
Guys, we got a question from Madman Menace, and it's about public opinion about the big reset. Now, do you mean a big reset as in the world being reset, or the internet, Madman?
The world.
Must be talking about the world, innit?
Yeah, man.
Well, if the world was to reset, there ain't really much we could do about it. But
we need resetting.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah.
Well, what? I want to know, what will we see as a start of the reset?
Yeah. Good question.
Stricter laws.
I think my man should come in and explain that, because that's something you've got to come in.
Yeah,
and
Madman.
explain.
If you ever want to jump on, you can jump on, bro.
I'll put the link in.
But to me, a reset would be where things would start all over again.
All over again, yeah.
All right. So what's the first system do you think that they would reset? So would it be money? Would it be education? Health?
It would be health.
It would have to be the internet, innit?
I think it would be. Yeah, I think it's going to be money and the internet.
Yeah.
You see how they banned Donald Trump?
Definitely money. Yeah.
I think this is where, right? Do you know what? Even though I'm a non-believer of God, this is where I am dependent on people of the faith of God, because this is against their rights. And this is where we could see a reset where people could be praying to God and nothing could be happening.
Does anything happen?
Very true.
Pray to God.
And this could start changing people's minds into worrying about other things than like the Lord. Like they might start worrying about hunger, they might start worrying about money, they might start worrying about
started doing that though, bro.
Well, yeah, so no one's scared of the big man anymore.
So
they're scared of the reality.
Yeah, losing their yard and their money. Yeah.
But if they bring their faith back to the big man, they've got a bigger army.
What do you mean? How do you work that out?
Well, look at for instance, a Jehovah's Witness. A Jehovah's Witness would not take the vaccine.
Hell no.
Let's say, right, let's say I don't want to take the vaccine yet. They would help me out big time.
Okay. When you say rights, our rights, we don't have rights. And we never did have rights. As I think it was George Carlin said, we had privileges. And those privileges could be taken away at any given moment.
Yeah. Illusion.
Yes, it's an illusion. Like where did we get these rights from?
They're adopted. Exactly. And it's like magic. Yeah, it's like magic. It's like magic because it's an illusion that ain't even there. We're scared of something that ain't even really there, but because it's been mentioned of, it's been conjured up in our brains and in our head. That like if you say the virus to me, I could think of like little green freaking things floating in my head right now. I could conjure up something, give you the idea. Do you get what I mean? And then what strikes me in my body is next minute is the change in my body where it says, is it a good, am I comfortable with it? Am I not comfortable with it? And if I'm not comfortable with it, then it's a fear. Then that fear will spread and it will just spread onto you and spread onto other people and spread onto other people. And then we will just create this. Do you know what I mean? Whatever it is.
Yeah. And you know what fear, the acronym for fear is?
What's that?
False evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
And do you know the goddess of illusions? Do you know what her name is, or was, or whatever, however you want to put it?
No.
But the goddess of illusions, her name is Media.
Yeah.
Oh wow! You hear that, people? Wow! Thanks, man.
Yep.
There you go, man. And where did you find that, brother? And where did you find that, my brother?
Just doing my daily thing, man. It's
Jesus.
out there. Everything's online.
And you know
But
the mad thing about it, the way that man just put the word fair and media together as well. That's a madness too, because them two, it all goes in, whether it's media as in films, whether it's media as in the news, fake news, propaganda reports.
social media.
Right.
It's Facebook, Instagram. It's all an illusion. You have filters, right? You know how people look so different with these filters, and you see them in real life. They look on some next level.
Catfish,
The
man.
thing is, you're out there. Like, when did you remember that guy that was in the Big Brother? I ain't gonna lie, I watched it. But that guy that was in the Big Brother house, celebrity
Yeah.
Big Brother, and he had fake six pack. He had a fake six pack.
Yeah, the guy with the big belly. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I don't watch Big Brother, but I did see that. That was a mad.
Yeah, I don't watch it. I
That was
just
all over
saw that
social
bit.
media. Yeah, that was all over social media. That guy's belly.
Yes. So you know, everything's fake. It's all an illusion.
Everything's fake. It's all an illusion.
So what does a magician use to do his spells, to cast his spells? He uses his magic wand.
Mm.
That magic wand is made out of, well, it used to be holy wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but this is what I was trying to explain to people about the elements, alchemy of the elements, because we then use like the forces around us to create these things, like what my man was talking about earlier on when he was saying you can use a rock and you can use metal to make fire.
Mm-hmm.
Now, bro, if you bust that out, let's just say, he brought this trick out, 10,000 years ago, bam, like that. People will think he's not playing.
Mm-hmm.
He will be worshipped. You start like imagine the first man who picked up a rock, and skimmed it across the water, Whoever he showed that to, people must have thought this guy is like
A
superhero,
magician. Yeah.
a magician,
Can you imagine if David
Or he's got
Blaine
magical
existed
powers.
hundreds of years ago?
magical powers,
Yeah, they'll kill him. They'll kill him.
Exactly. He'd be crucified like Jesus.
But they used to be afraid of them. You know what it is? Like if you're going way back in history with the people that could create magic, they were kind of tall people. They were like 15 foot. But if you go like further on, like so when it comes to them people, them that were like doing witchcraft, the people them didn't like them people, and they knew that they could attack them and get away with it. So they used to kill them and burn them. You know, the witches.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them witches wasn't all practicing dark magic. They just knew things that other people didn't know, and then it made people want to fear them. Yeah.
So,
that's
P, what
it.
did you say about tall people?
Oh no, there was some ancient people that was were the ones that actually showed people how to do magic and all them things. That's the beginning of the time.
I believe magic was all over the world, because I mean there was an interesting fact that I saw about there was a tribe, I don't know if it's the Native Americans, but they used to do like a puppet show with skin, and
Yes.
they used to do like a puppet show with skin. So they used to use like a light behind skin and do like puppets. You know, like
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I remember that Punch and Judy, but with live people.
with light and dark paper with shadows. That's it, with shadows.
Silhouette.
Silhouette, that's the one. Yeah, with the silhouette thing, and yeah, man. I mean, in their society, like we're not dumb people. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. Like anyone who I've ever brought up with, everyone's got a capability in it. But I think it's when you're searching for more, you just get more powerful, and you get more knowledge. And I think the world is your oyster, and if you can go from your head to a microphone, and from the microphone it goes onto a CD, what do you call that? What kind of creation do you call that? So first of all, it's in my head. I've got the lyrics in my head. Now the lyrics go on the microphone, and from a microphone it goes to a CD.
Madness.
Like, what are we working with here, people?
But you know
Are you
what?
telling me we can't create? Are you telling me we can't create? So if I say to myself, "Oh,
Yeah.
I want to see the moon," oh, I want this thing where it's got a glass at the end, and it's got this thing, and bam, and now I can see the moon with this telescope, bro. We're creative out here. We can't deny that. We just can't deny it. Leonardo da Vinci, who's drawing pictures from his head onto a piece of paper, it's like, what are you talking about? That's creative. You get what I'm saying?
I can power a light bulb, bro, from a magnet, from a screwdriver.
Most definitely.
Yes, yeah, I know that. I know how to do that. You guys think about the man them what are in jail. How clever these guys are. Like how they make toast, how they make use the kettle to make rice.
tattoos and all that. Yeah.
You know, toothpaste to hang out your pictures on the wall. Like it's crazy.
You're not
Like,
that clever though. You're not clever. They shouldn't be in there though.
Yeah. Well,
but you know,
yeah,
shit happens. But you know.
Mm.
But yeah, I know what you're saying though. But yeah, man, he's right though, man. We've all got something. We've all got inner power issues, and you can't. And it's very important what you said. You can't access that if you don't keep training your mind. Right?
Well, if you're just gonna go to work 9 to 5, then that'll be your life. But if you're going to work 9 to 5 and coming home and always thinking about wanting to do more and wanting to do more and wanting to do more and stuff like that, like you'll get there. Do you know what I mean? You will get there because you know you've got the tools, and you know, hold on a minute, someone made a skyscraper or someone made a plane fly in the sky. It came from his fucking head. It didn't fall out the sky. It came from somebody's head. Yeah. And from his head, it transformed onto a piece of paper. And from a piece of paper, it transformed into a big ass machine. And half of these things were dug up from the earth, drank from the ocean, whatever, and he put it all together. But you know what? When we think like this, we also have to think, that we've got people to thank for giving us this knowledge. And that's all of us. Like, if you've got, like, for instance, if I make mobile phones and I give you a mobile phone and you use my mobile phone and someone sees you using my mobile phone and they use my mobile phone, I've got to give you thanks for you using my mobile phone, because you're an influence and you're part of the knowledge. You're part of everything that I need. So everyone in the world is, how can I say, like, in this machine that we're living in, we're all connected in this kind of like machine.
100%.
Yo, big up everyone. I got a bounce. So,
yes, Mosty, big up yourself, man. Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Nice one,
yeah,
Natty. Nice one, Mystery. Cheers, Pitter. Nice one, P.
Blessings.
Yes,
Peace, love,
just finish this touch back on that quickly, Natty, so I don't miss my. Yo, Natty, just touch back up on what you said at the end there still.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's funny, like you're saying, like the Donnies in jail, because let's say, for instance, right, they're living in a society where man was not taught to go to work. Like the first man whoever walked on earth was never thought, oh, I need to go to work. He probably thought, I need to eat and I need to find a woman and I need to find somewhere to sleep. Gradually, you know, when you're living next door to somebody and you haven't gone far and there's only one tree left and there's only one apple and you go to take the apple and that other man wants to take the apple, you start now having to learn, right, we need to share. So let's find a way of how. So now you have to find a way of making trade in it when you're working with a community of people in it. When you're working with like a village, say you're living in a village, everybody's got to put in, but if you choose to live out on your own, that brother wouldn't need to be in jail right now, because he'd be able to go out there and pick a fruit in it, because life should be free. But we're living in the system. That's what the brothers need to understand. We're living in the system. If you don't like the system, brother, go live in the Blue Mountains, bruv. Trust me, go live in the mountains. Be happy, bruv. Be happy. Don't be scared. Like, bro, me personally, I don't want to live alone. Like, if I said to my girl, "Oh, come on, let's go. All we need is a river." You know what I mean? All we need is a river. I know where mangoes are. I know where this are. Nah, I don't want to do that. You mad? Fuck that.
And you see, this is the problem. So it's like if you've got polar bears and you've got grizzly bears. They're both from two different parts of the world, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all bears. So they say color, don't watch color. Color doesn't matter. We're all humans. We're all the same blood. It does matter because you've got the polar bear who eats raw meat, fish, and then you've got the grizzly bear that eats fruits and natural stuff that grows. Because of so you've got the polar bear that eats the fish. He has to hunt and kill, yeah. And if he doesn't hunt and kill properly, he's not eating. So when he does hunt and he kills, he's being selfish. He's being greedy with it. This is mine. I've had to hunt. I've had to kill for this. And you've got the grizzly bear that just has to sit under the tree and the thing drops on his head. Two totally different mentalities. Two totally different. So one is more greedy and grabalicious and wants to kill. The other one is like, no, it's cool, man. We got trees out here. You know, everyone can eat. So then when you've got the polar bear that goes to live where the grizzly bear lives and the grizzly bear goes to live where the polar bear lives, they can't survive. It's not their environment. And then the DNA changes, the mindset changes, become greedy, and you're now in a system that doesn't work for you. So what you were saying, what you were saying earlier is equivalent to the dream it, believe it, receive it. And it's
because inside us, because what I was trying to say is inside us, freedom is still inside us, yeah? So them Donnies that are in jail, it's only because they still believe that things are free. It makes sense. If it grows, why are you selling it to me?
Exactly.
If it grows, why are you selling it to me? If it rains from the sky, why are you selling it to me? Yeah, if it grows from the earth, why are you selling it to me? If it can walk on four legs, why can I not have it in my back garden? Why can I not have it like a cow, couple of cow and all that stuff in the back? Like, why can't we have like communal gardens where there's bare cows and why?
Because the polar bear doesn't understand that mentality. Because as far as he's concerned, you can't just have it for free because that's not what we're about. Whereas the grizzly bear, grows.
Yeah,
and then the polar bear says, well, not over here, not in this country, not in this system. So then you've got people that are born in let's say the North Pole that are actually grizzly bears, and they're like, I can't take this. And then you know, like you said, well, if you don't like it, go back to where you come from, go where you live. Then they're like, but I don't live there. I've never.
Yeah.
I was born here.
I've realized. Yeah. There's two worlds. Yeah. There's this world, right, where, like I said, where you can live in the jungle, right, and the jungle has no laws.
Yes.
It has no law, right? Which basically means that if I see you in the jungle, let's say my mate's died, yeah, and you're walking through the jungle with your mate, I am jungle now. So you know what? I'm gonna see you with your mate. I'm gonna think, bloody hell, boy, I need a good fuck. I ain't had a fucking time, boy. Shit, yeah. You know what? This is my turf. This is my territory. You know what? I'm gonna take your woman. There's no laws, but you can live in a law society. But that law society, you have to pay with your life.
Yeah, there's the law of nature. That's when you're saying there's no law. There's no man-made laws, but there's the nature. There's a law of nature and averages.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. So the law of nature is still in us. That's why those guys are in jail, because the law of nature is still in them. But they don't understand that in this society, they have to pay for their life with their life. Remember, like what I was saying before, like when you turn on your TV, you're paying with your life because you're paying electricity. You turn on your gas, you're paying electricity. You flush the toilet, you're paying your water. Everything you're doing, you're paying, bruv. You're paying, bruv. You're paying. Right now, you're even paying to speak. You buy a mask, you're paying to breathe air in the supermarket.
We pay with our life. Even when you go to work, but you know, to me, you're not supposed to go to work.
Yeah, but you're paying for protection. Don't forget, you're paying for protection. That's what we're paying for here, the protection. In the jungle, there is no paying for protection, bro. There's no law. Yeah, right, you get me.
But then this is where everybody, but then this is where people start to live more fairly and more equally because there is no protection. There's a lot of people that are feeding off of the police, like the Karens of lately. You know, they use they're weaponizing the police, they're weaponizing that protection. Whereas if the protection wasn't there, they would have to fix up.
Well, if the cameras wasn't there, we would never have been able to prove it. Look how long it's taken us
Exactly.
to prove this type of stuff. Yeah,
Exactly.
I can remember being in the park, kicking the ball against the fence. The next thing, excuse me, don't let it hit
Yeah.
my child. Do you know what? Listen, love, the ball ain't even gone in the fence yet. It's just going against the fence. Like,
Mm,
come on, man, leave us.
yeah.
We're kids as well, innit? Like, if it goes over, I can imagine her saying, "Yeah, tell us, innit?" But I've been there. You know
Yes.
what I mean? And then next in it, you got the boys then wanting to come over, and you're like, "Right, officer, I'm only like
Yeah.
15. Can't search me." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We can bully boys. You know what I mean? So, but things have changed
Big
because
time.
these things is a good thing. But then what's the bad thing, brothers? Because don't forget, any time people can film you,
Mm,
and it's all about you. So that's the downfall. So if you
yeah.
can't film me, then they can't film you.
I'll tell you what, they're gonna start changing the laws about filming and so forth. That's coming soon. Because there's a
Yeah.
lot of these guys that are going around filming police stations, filming government buildings and so forth. They call themselves auditors.
Mm,
And yeah, they're putting the police to shame, and they're exposing a lot of I was going to say rights, a lot of privileges that we have that we don't
mm,
realize. You know, so you don't have to give the police your name and
mm.
address.
We're starting to take
Um,
them. I mean, like, okay, like look at Extinction Rebellion last year. Yeah. Now, them man done the most in my lifetime. Those man done the most carnage.
mm,
They done the mockery, bro. How can you
yeah,
block off? What bridge was it? One of the biggest bridges in London for like 6 days.
yeah,
Yeah,
tube stations.
yeah. And how big are they, bruv? You know how big, bruv? You know what they done at my ends, bruv? I never even thought about it. Yeah, they done march, everything. You see, all these
Mm,
big companies, yeah, they started quaking in their boots when they heard vegan.
yeah, of course.
Started quaking, bruv, because you know what that means. Shit, we've just made a deal with all these freaking beef and chicken companies. It's already brought. Don't
Yeah,
forget, all these beef and everything's already brought. Yeah, so McDonald's thinking, rah, we've got to do vegan because that's the market now.
yes,
Yeah, that's the market. And Sainsbury's now, yeah, had to tell all the people, oh, you can't put don't put cow milk. Sorry, the pattern of a cow milk. Like tone
yeah,
it down because obviously, like these vegan people are going on the rise now, bro. Like, bro, I swear people are just going vegan because I don't know, bro. Following it, sheep on
yeah.
again, but bro, it's a big thing that messed up the meat industry.
Of course,
You know,
McDonald's have their own farms. They grow their own cows.
right, right.
They're,
That's what
like
I'm
they
trying to
said, they're
say,
so big that yeah, it was cheaper, more cost efficient for them to just have their own farms.
bro. In my lifetime, yeah, I probably ever met. I'd say maybe going back 5 years, yeah, I probably only met about 10 vegetarians in my whole entire life,
You met
and then
more of them.
boom,
You met more of them,
or
but
they were quiet, bro.
they were
Bro,
called Rastafarians.
yeah,
You
yeah,
should know
yeah,
that
yeah,
language, right?
Yeah, we
yeah, yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What it's only just now people are catching up with the Rastas that people are elbow specking each other, fist bumping. They're
Mm-hmm.
talking about not eating meat. They're talking about smoking cannabis. Rasta man have been talking that for years, years upon years.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But you know why they've not legalized it in all the American states and certain places because there's certain people, yeah, that have gone to jail for that. Imagine they've said to you, yeah, that it's illegal to smoke. You've done 10 years in jail, and then 20 years later they legalize it. Can you
I mean,
imagine the compensation, bruv, would be rife.
you got people that have done 10 years and then 20 years later they're legal. You got man them what are in there now. So while they're in prison, they've legalized the reason why they're actually
Certain
in there.
states, though, I think they were careful, yeah, and realized it in certain states. I think they were
Yeah, yeah,
careful.
yes.
Yeah. But yeah, they know, man. That's what I'm trying to say. But bro, it doesn't make sense if it's legal next door and it's not legal, and if it's legal here and it's not legal next door. Someone tell me what's up.
You know, Red Bull ain't legal. Red Bull's illegal in certain countries. Pringles are illegal. Kinder Surprise, you know, Kinder Surprises, they're illegal in America.
Shit.
Yes, you can't have Kinder Surprise. You'll have to sneak them over, and then you probably get nicked at customs for carrying over Kinder Surprise eggs.
Well,
And
you know what? Yeah.
Another thing is, once we come out of the EU, because the EU have saved us, you've got the European Court of Human Rights, and we've got human rights because of us being in the EU. You know, the human rights, they're not mandatory. That's why certain countries don't have human rights. You know, you opt in or opt out. So now we're coming out of the EU. It's going to get terrible. A lot of the ingredients that are not in foods are not in there because we are in the EU. Once we come out of the EU, we're going to get that chlorine chicken and all sorts.
Yeah, but you know what though? I think though, like you know, when we say we're leaving the EU, when you talk about culture, what culture do you think? Do you think we've brought something to the EU as in standards, or do you think they've brought something to us as in standards?
No, they brought stuff to us.
So what standards do you think they brought to us?
So work ethic. That's the first standard they've brought. They've made people have to step their game up on them building sites.
Definitely.
Well, yeah, but I mean, eventually, them man started doing their own thing now, innit?
We didn't have
They've
car
taken
washes
over the
until
building
they
industry,
came
really.
about.
Yeah, they've started like they're not silly now. They're like how even you know like when the West Indians came over, yeah, hard
Yeah,
working, and then you look at yourself and you think, wait a minute, I could be just like you. Why am I
Yeah.
working when I have to do this? And then the Indians come over and they're like, wait a minute, I could be just like you. Where am I working at? And then these man, yeah, because when these men come over, yeah, I was in the game. I just started the game, yeah, and I just started getting big P. And my boss was like, yeah, what? You lot ain't gonna get out of bed for £150 a day? It was all right, don't worry. I've got my mate Martian. He'll work for 50 quid a day. And then our money, yeah, I got cut in it. So I was only like an apprentice at the start, yeah. But yeah, he cut my money in it. And I had to work up. And eventually I got up to like £100 a day. And these times now, certain man, like the boy who got me the job, yeah, he was my best friend at the time, yeah. He was on P, yeah. That's why I wanted to join, because he was telling his uncle, nah, 150 a day, 150 a day, yeah. And he's only 18. Yeah, his uncle had no choice, because when we were doing the plumbing thing, yeah, bro, I didn't see no plumbing van. I didn't see nobody on road. Nobody wanted to do that job. It was a dirty job.
Yeah.
No one wanted to do that job, bruv. And then the minute people start hearing how much money you're making, they're like, rah, is that what it is? Yeah, I'll jump on that. I'll jump on that. But by now, freaking most of them Polish and most of them, what's the name, man? Yeah, I've already gone above. I've already gone above my boss and said, hey, don't worry, we'll do it for £5 cheaper. In fact, you know what? You take the £5. We'll give you the £5. Just that's a drink in it. Yeah, no worries. And then man
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah. See it there.
But you know, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I think in a way, I think most of Europe are living like our standards. I think they've looked up to us because they've all come over to us.
Yes, they've
That was
looked
their
up
main
to us.
goal. that
They've
was their
looked up
main
to
goal.
us. They've looked up to us, but by the time they've got here, they've realised that England's a piece of shit. You've got so
Yeah.
like the Caribbeans, what they were doing back in the day, yeah, they was teaching them. They had the Queen on the wall because the Queen governed the country. They used to spend English money. The British pound was what they were using in Jamaica. They had to speak the Queen's English. They thought everything was prim and proper. When they got here, they realised that hold on, these people don't care about their houses. They don't speak the Queen's English. So the Jamaicans that came over here back in the day were a lot more British than the British people that actually lived here. Then, as you're saying, they realized, hold on a minute, why am I speaking the Queen's English and doing all of this stuff? These people that live here, that were born here, that, you know, they're not even doing it. And then things just got worse and got worse and got worse. So it's like what I was saying with the grizzly bear and the polar bear. Eventually, someone's DNA is going to change. If you're not where you are from, your DNA will change and you're going to have to adapt. And that's just part
definitely.
of living. That's just part of, you know, life cycle. If you don't adapt, you die.
Yeah, man.
So it's
That's it,
kind
man.
of part of evolution. So I think, so again, answering your question going back on your question, I think we've influenced each other.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think
a
this
lot.
country has benefited more well, yeah, this country has definitely benefited more than their country has.
Well, look, yeah, this is what I'm trying to say about Rome. Why they say all roads lead to Rome? Because I think Rome is the puppet master of all the religions of faiths. Like, if you see the Pope's video where he was calling on faiths, all on the three faiths, yeah, like, yeah, bro, like, you see the faith thing, yeah. I think it's a powerful thing, yeah. That I think people need to use it in the right way. And then
Yeah.
they need to start using it in a good way and not using it in a mockery thing.
I keep saying the same thing, Natty. I keep saying the same thing.
Yeah. Like, I used to be scared of it, innit? Like, I used to be scared. But you know when you're like, rah, this can't be, yeah? You know when you think to yourself, how can this be? Like, I've seen good man fall and bad man rise. Like, I've sat there working a job and my brethren's whispered something to me and I'm like, nah. For I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I want to go to this place. Nah. Next thing I've seen him roll up in a thing and I thought, you know what? Nah, let me dip into that there. When you dip into it, you think to yourself, rah, I know what good is. I know what bad is. Yeah. I can't go to the bad side, but I could do a little bit of something. Yeah. Because life is opportunity in it. But if I didn't do certain things, bro, bruv, I don't know, man. These same people that are preaching us here to be good, to be doing good, you're hearing like bare fuckeries about them in the news, like, you know, like people that we're meant to look up to.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like I say, the devil
I don't want
makes
to
evil
mention
plays
names. I
things.
don't want to mention names, yeah. I don't want to mention names, but just have a think last year, like big profile people that you think, you can't be talking about them like that. Bloody hell, like they'd have your head chopped off if you were speaking about them. They'd have you executed. They'd have you taken out. But
Yeah, that's what people were saying about with Bill Cosby when they found out what he was up to. They was like, "What, Bill Cosby? No way!"
R.
You know,
R. Kelly must have slipped up. You know what I mean?
yeah,
He
big
must have
time,
slipped up as well.
big
Slipped
time.
up.
But there's a lot of people that we look up to,
But bigger
and
than
when they're
that though.
behind curtains, it's a whole different ball
Mm,
game. But that's
mm,
how they get to where they've got by doing these what we would class as bad, evil deeds.
mm.
But at the same time, what's bad for one person is good for another. So
Yes.
what's so
Mm,
good and bad are very subjective.
mm.
I don't think anything's good. I don't think anything's bad. It is what it is. It's what you make of it.
Yeah, no, that's it, man. Like, I just realized, bro, like we're all at so many different stages in our lives. Yeah, none of us want to do any, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, all of us are at a stage where none of us want to do any badness in it. But for good to come, man, you have to earn it now. Don't you feel like to do like good don't just come? You have to earn it.
Boy, again, that's an individual thing because some people don't earn it and it just comes.
Mm.
and some people do good and they have nothing but bad in their life.
Like, I don't mind cooking a good meal, yeah. I know I've got to cook myself a good meal, but it's going to the shop and having to earn to earn the money to buy the meal. Do you get me?
Okay, so when someone gets cremated, they're put into an urn. Yeah, so urn is like when you're dead, you get cremated, you get put into the urn, and then they say, and like you just said, you have to earn your money. They call it how do you earn your living? So it's like you're burning your life away by going to work.
Yeah.
You're killing yourself. And then what days of the week do we earn our living? Do we burn our living? On the weekdays. So those days are weak. They're actually making you weak. And then when do we have a break from earning our living and being weak? At the weekend. You know, it's and we only get 2 days for that, and then boom, back to earning your living.
Yeah, the money that you make send you back at work.
Stay focused, man. 92 Dread, a mystery of fire.
Shit's deep out here, man.
I don't know, man.
Like I said, there's no such thing as coincidences, and once we can get that into our heads, things start to, the penny drops, the puzzle comes together, and you realize that there's no coincidence that everything's blue and red. So Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Tottenham, everything's blue and red. The opposites, Bloods and Crips, blue and red. Political parties, blue and red. Pepsi and Coca-Cola, blue and red. Domino Pizza and pizza, blue and red. There's no coincidence in the blue corner, in the red corner. Nothing's a coincidence. Everything is carefully planned.
Boxing, everything. Yeah, we have to get into that and another debate about who started the Bloods and the Crips and all these gangs, because bigger than what we think it is.
Yes, because again, these are all political. The CIA. When you watch the Panther movie, you realize that the CIA they've got a big part to play in a lot of these gangs. The drugs being pumped into the hood, all sorts.
Listen, you see what I see when it comes to that. Yeah, there was what's that man's name in New York? Was it Nucky? No, what's the New York gangster?
Tookie.
What was his name?
Tookie.
Yeah, the black.
Tookie Williams. That he was in the West Coast.
No, he's West Coast. We're talking about the American gangster guy.
Yeah.
What's his name again? God's gift. You know his name, man.
Bumpy Head.
Bumpy Johnson.
Bumpy Johnson. Right. Now, you see, when you've got one man controlling the block, it's a lot easier.
Of course.
Right? Because the man has got his shit under control. He's got the block. Yeah.
Bring it recent to sorry, quickly, I just want to say, forget Bumpy Johnson, you can bring it recently to what's his name? Dodos and the one order in Jamaica and how he was paying for people to go to school, making sure there was no badness on the road. He ran Tivoli and he ran that area and he held it down for people.
Yeah,
sorry,
right. And sorry, was that before Jamaica's independence or after?
Good question. Very good question. I can't remember. Well, no, it was definitely before because
that was after, isn't it?
His dad used to run it. I can't remember his dad's name. He got burnt in prison. They burnt him up in his prison cell, and then Dodos came after. But it's just what you're saying. One person, one order. You know, one order, and you know this is what we're dealing with. But at the same time, you've got the New World Order. One order, one currency. So there's nothing good. There's nothing bad. It's what you do with it. So yes, the world there needs to be a big reset. We need to have one order, but who's gonna? The problem is that people get greedy. People have ulterior motives and so forth, and then we can't. Who can you trust but yourself? And even then, we can't trust ourselves. For certain times, I think.
But why does that happen? Why does that happen? That's another part of the system, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
The chase for the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because in the system, there's going to be. Imagine us all like cogs, yeah, and imagine one of the cogs in the system kinks. And when that cog falls, that's going to be the first one that falls. And when you watch that chain fall, it's all going to unravel because that's
Domino
what they're
effect.
looking.
Go on.
Yeah, you see, like when you see, like Bumpy Johnson. Yeah, that's the type of person they're fearing and what they're looking out for.
That wasn't
Yeah,
the name of the guy that was
it's,
playing American Gangster, though.
No, he
it
does
was,
the
but
King of Harlem, innit?
Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas. That's it. Yeah, Frank Lucas. Yeah, yeah. Bumpy Johnson was the Harlem one, isn't it?
Mm.
Mm.
Harlem one. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Harlem one. Yeah. Now you see when he had it all under control. Yeah. What he realizes that what they'll then do is they'll go up to and there's always somebody. There'll always be somebody. Yeah, and they'll say, "Hey, we don't like Bumpy. We wanna do you wanna take over? You should be the big shot. You should be the man. Here's the money. Here's the guns. Get yourself a crew and take him out." And that's what they'll do.
Yeah.
And then next in it, you've got this gang thing, yeah, where then Bumpy has got obviously Bumpy's not going to be like, we're not going to fight you, but he will say to them, "Nah, we don't want to fight you, but you're making us have to fight you. You're making us have to do black on black. I've told you, you can have your shops. I've told you." No one's even had to bust a shot round here because it's so tidy. The cops don't even come round here because we're so tidy. They don't know what's going on. In fact, nothing happens on our block.
He had a
Yeah,
close
he was
relationship with
cleaning up.
Malcolm X, though, didn't
Yeah, trying to clean up the street, trying to do better. And you know what that means? He's illuminated because now people are starting to see this man shine in it. Now he's got this round, big light on his head, like a beacon of light in it.
Yeah, they
And
even
they're
took that
noticing.
word and they even took that word and done their own thing with it. Can't have nothing.
Yeah,
what word?
Elimination.
Yes. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen. Yep. The pyramid, the all-seeing eye. That's all Africa. All of that is Africa.
yeah. And look,
Down to ISIS.
like, even this channel is illuminated because it's attracted people to the channel. It's illuminated.
Okay.
It's light.
Mm-hmm. And you know
I've
what
been drawn
Lucifer
to it.
means? Lucifer means false light.
Mm,
You know, son of the morning.
mm. I know, but you see the thing. What I don't get about Lucifer, yeah, is he didn't really kill. Like, name one person who he actually harmed in the whole of the Bible.
Hmm.
Not one. And
Listen,
yet
the
he was
Bible
the one.
says the devil makes
Yeah,
evil fair seeming. So if we take that on board, the devil makes evil fair seeming, then maybe the people that we are looking upon and thinking they're good, they're not, because they've made it fair seeming. So when we talk about people worshipping the devils, not saying you're supposed to worship devils, but maybe you're not. It gets deep, but maybe they're worshipping the right thing, and everybody's having their head down, praying to whoever they're praying to. While if you look up, you'll realize what's really going on.
that's how I feel when I talk to. Do you know what? That's how I feel sometimes. Yeah, when I'm talking to myself, I feel like I'm talking to that You know that part. You know that part of you. Yeah. You know when you get vexed, right? And
Yep,
it's an uncontrollable rage. Where
yep.
the fuck did that come? You ever thought to yourself, where did that come from?
Listen, think about what you just said. Have you ever thought to who? To yourself. So that means the you and yourself are two different people. When you say, I don't know how I got myself into this situation, that means I got the self into that situation.
Yeah,
When you
that's what
talk,
I'm trying to say. Yeah, but
when you
so
say
that's what.
something in your own head, who's saying it and who's listening?
Yeah, it's me. It's me because like when you know you're about to do something bad and you're saying to yourself, but
Yep.
I've never thought like that, like on a daily basis, like until the
Yeah.
actual moment when that madness happens. It's just a crazy thoughts that are just like ping, and it's bad in it. It's just absolute genius,
Yes.
pure evil. It's like I'm strategic, but I can't. And then once it's done, yeah, I can't remember. I can't
Yes.
ever plot like that again.
Yes.
You know what I
And this
mean?
is,
Like,
and most of us have that in us. We all have. So there's not even two people. There's three. It's like me, myself, and I. And
but
we
then
all
what
have
if you
those
get
three
to
things in us. So you got one on. It's like you got one person on the left, one person on the right, and then you in the
Hey,
middle.
hold on. I just made a bad mistake, man.
What's
I
that?
was trying to do solo layouts and I ended up locking him off by accident, bro. Jump back on, bro.
Oh shit!
I was messing with the layouts, innit? I was messing with the layouts, bro. And I accidentally flipping. Hold on, where is he? Oh, he's there, look. Hold on. My bad, King. My bad.
Just like that, you're back in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
So I believe there's three of us. As I said, me, myself, and I. And the self, the self is the true you. Me is not you. Me is your ego, and I is something else. The self is the true you. And then sometimes we go left, sometimes we go right. But really, you're supposed to stay balanced and stay focused on yourself. Hence, they call it selfish. However, being selfish is actually a good thing, because if you're being selfish and you're not an evil person, you're actually going to be able to help out everybody else.
well, I think because I got to know myself, yeah, gradually I got to know that badness, and now I think it was so much better for me to experience that and for it to come out of me,
Yeah.
because I always knew the good. I always knew the good. Yeah, that was. But like, you know, like I don't always walk around thinking, "Oh, I feel really good today." I just feel normal, innit? I just feel humble. I feel balanced.
Yep. Yep. At
Yeah,
peace.
at peace. And
And
then
that peace.
before I
Sorry, go
didn't
on.
know this wicked thing, bro. I didn't know this wicked thing, even through school, like ah. But then I start learning, like, rah, bro, calm down. What's the matter with you? Like you could tame that devil, innit? And you
Yeah,
can,
100%.
yeah, but
Well,
really it's me, innit?
listen, the charity starts at home. You
Mm,
know, everything starts from the inside. You know, like you're saying, it's inside. You have that thought, then you put it on paper, and then it turns into. But long story short, everything starts from the inside. Some
yes,
people
man.
like the end. Some people are really offended by the N bomb. Some people are not offended by the N bomb. So, is it the word? Just like we was talking about Pikey earlier. Is it the word or is it the person that's offensive? Because if I go and say that with them words in the woods, the word ain't causing nobody no harm. So it's not
Yeah.
the word that's offensive. People are offended.
Mm,
And that's where, like you're saying, you've got to be able to control all three sides of us. Because if you can't control it, you hear certain things, you're going to go left and start knocking off blocks.
yeah.
And unfortunately, because of what's going on, entertainment and all the rest of it, and the media, people are not able to control these things. People don't even know they've got this side to them. All they see is that left side. I want it now. Man can't tell me nothing. I'm looking out for me, myself, and I. You know, it's just, yeah, it's just you've got to know yourself, and that's where that saying comes from. It's not a joke saying when they say know yourself. Don't worry about other
That's
people.
it.
Know yourself.
Uh-huh.
Do what thou will. You know, and a lot of these. That's why you have the movie I Am. You got Will I Am. You got I Am Legend. What else? There's lots of artists have named their outline. I Am Sasha Fierce. Yeah, the words I am are very powerful words. You know, and some people know this, some people don't know it.
There's a lot of spell words out there in the English.
Think about that. Is this proper English grammar? I am legend, or I am a legend, or I'm a legend. They purposely called the film I Am Legend because they had to. It's the I am. You know, I think it says it in the Bible or something. I am what I am.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he says he goes, for the people will ask you, who am I? And the voice replies back, tell him I am who I am. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, man. So yeah, this religion is very powerful, but if it's being used in the wrong way, we've been told the wrong things, and yeah, certain people are using it for their benefits, while we're walking around thinking they're devil worshippers. Like,
well, bro, I mean, I would definitely believe that stuff so many years ago. I mean, we've only just gone like down to some of the depths of the bottom of the ocean. We've only just discovered that certain animals are mammals. You know, we just got to appreciate we weren't that clever back then. Well, we were, but we just got to appreciate what we could do back then to what we can do now is what we know now and is what suits us now, and that gradually old ways will disappear. Because I mean,
yeah.
surely, and we don't build pyramids anymore. So why don't we build pyramids anymore? If we did it then, why don't we do it now?
It's the different, we've just come out of the Pisces, we're going into Aquarium, and things change, you move with the times, and we're going in a
How
vicious
old are them
circle.
pyramids? How old are them pyramids?
Very.
Very
That's
old.
all I know. They're very. Yet
So
still,
we
and
don't
like
do
you
that
said,
anymore.
so you imagine this. We've never been to the bottom of the ocean on Earth, what we live on, what is ours, yet still man's going clean to the moon.
That's what I'm saying.
Or people are saying that man went all the way to the moon
To the moon.
and managed to lift off. Like, the complications and how technical it is to have a rocket lift off from Earth. How the hell did they do that on the moon to get back to Earth? Man, they don't even know their way back to the manor. But these people somehow managed to fly all the way to the moon and have something that, it's bollocks.
They ain't never been to the moon, man.
Of course they ain't been out there. No way. No chance. And like, we didn't have the technology back then. We've definitely got the technology now. Why hasn't not one country gone back there?
Yeah. Why is no one jumping on the moon now? And they've got like a little like space hub up there and stuff like. Because apparently, I don't know. Look, we've got a bad boy submarine. Yeah, bad boy submarine. Apparently, this submarine can generate oxygen. Yeah,
Okay.
it's in the. I think it's like just under the trillions. Yeah, but this Trident submarine thing we got. Yeah, is state of the art, and they're saying that it doesn't need to surface. It only needs to surface like once a year, maybe something like that. Come up for like once a year for service and all that, but it can stay fully underneath water. So imagine what they've got up in the space station. Because how long do these people stay out there for?
Yes, no, I said while we're playing PlayStations, they're building space stations.
But how long they staying up there for, bruv?
Ages.
That's how they breathing. That's what I'm saying. They got the ting, bruv. They've got the ting. What to do? Whatever they need to do. Yeah, whether they're using nuclear reactor, whatever, bro. They are using alchemy, and it must be. If air exists, then it must be possible to create air that we breathe, because we know that
Yeah.
it's not just one. It's not just one element. It's several elements.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we know, just like how we knew petrol to a lighter, we know that you need the spark, you need the ignition, and you need the fuel.
Yeah.
That's all. It's all alchemy. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
once you work that out, now you've got that, or you've got flame with you, always with you. You've got fuel with you, light fuel, so you don't have to dash a rock on the floor anymore. None of that. Now, boom, there it is. So working on it, they must. Because I'm thinking to myself, right, they've gone up into space, yeah, and they've just come back over what, 8 months ago, a year ago, or what, bro? They're up there for time.
Like they're doing their thing, man. Elon Musk, again, coincidence, but during the lockdown, he sent up 60 satellites
Ross.
at once. Before, so the same way he's coming with the new technology, with the electric cars. Before he came along, they could only send up one satellite at a time, which was costing them 200 million. Now he can send up 60 satellites that cost like 5 million. Something stupid like the difference is unreal.
Ross.
And then he's got that chip that he's designed. So basically, there's a little chip coming like the chip that you put in your phone, where they'll carve out a piece of your skull, stick the chip in there. They've got wires coming from the chip outside your head, and then you're able to download languages, download information, everything to your brain. He said that will be coming out in about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, well, I've heard there's something that you can invest in the stock market at the moment. I need to look into it, but someone told me about it. There's a Chinese company, and they're doing artificial chips. Now, I think it's silicone, but imagine chips, yeah? Imagine we're thinking wires, in it, and stuff like that. Nah. These things are working like without like wires. Like if they work through light.
Nano chips are the smallest chips you can get, man. So
nanotechnology.
Yeah.
And they're going to get smaller than that as well.
Well, imagine now they're getting all like synthetic, so near enough synthetic, it could get to the stage where they can fit in our body synthetically.
Yeah, of course. They're already there. They put it out yet.
Say that again.
All of those things are out, but within the Ministry of Defense, that's where everything is hidden, and they get to test it. The soldiers get tested on and all sorts. And then after a few years, 10, 20 years of it being in the army, like the internet, then they put it out to the public.
Yeah. That's why I don't write nothing off when it comes to technology, man. Because, bro, you know what really changed my mind when it came to technology was that game, Grand Theft Auto. The first one. That one there.
The bird's eye view one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was talking about when I was playing bloody like an Amstrad.
Yes.
That's the stuff I was talking about. Get out of a car, jump in a car, jump on a motorbike, run people over, do this, do that, do that. And then I'm chatting shit to my boys like, imagine if you can go to casino. Shut up, bro. Chatting shit, yeah. Oh yeah, maybe in 2030, like, and now look what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
technology has moved on immense over the past 50 years. Like, it's like aliens have visited, they've dropped off a bit of knowledge, and then boom, man went running with it. Because again, all of the resources to make a flat screen TV, a mobile phone, all of these resources have always been on Earth. It's not like we've found new, or not even we found, but it's not like some new substance has fallen to the Earth from above. Everything has always been on planet Earth. It's just man them didn't know how to put it together properly. And then so the same way these kind of conversations, people can't deal with it, is the same way if people were having conversations about mobile phones 150 years ago, they would have locked you up. You're a madman. What do you mean talking or even watching someone on a little screen that's in another country? Like, you're unheard of. You're a madman.
Have you guys seen them videos on YouTube where they got like old footage of people walking around with mobiles secretly?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
What do you reckon? It could be real, or what do you reckon?
It could be. It could well be, because like
it looked well done. It looked well done. I'll tell you that. If it wasn't,
yeah, for real. It's like the movie. Is it Star Wars, Star Trek? Beam Me Up, Scotty, and them thing there. Like, they had internet on that program. They had mobile phones in that show.
Yeah.
Remember them shows where the guys would have watches, and on their watch was a TV screen, and you could chat to man on your watch.
Had it.
Look how long ago that was, and we just in the last couple of years come out with these smart watches.
Yes, bro.
We're talking over 30 years ago. So the
So you got
technology is
my head.
global.
You got my brain working, yeah, because I just remembered them old Batman, Biff and Bosch. You know the Batman and Robin. You know when the Biff power. You know
Yeah, power.
they're
Yeah,
right across the screen. Yeah, my man had that watch where he could see.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, the Joker's ringing him up, and he's like, "Batman, you're
His
cheating."
arm. Yeah. But
Exactly.
no, James Bond had that watch years ago.
Yeah, all the James Bond car would go underwater and then madness there.
Mm.
They didn't just like, as I said, they show these things in the movies and then slowly it gets into your head and then it's there. Before you know it, we're on the internet having this conversation with many people listening to us. Like, yeah, when I was a kid,
That's what I'm
this
getting
was
to. But it's not
different.
enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not enough, man. It's not enough because
Would you make it?
because what I'm holding now, yeah, 20 years time, you're gonna see something that's gonna look like glass.
Yeah. See something like you won't see it. You won't hold it. Like I said, shit will be in our heads, or it won't even be in our heads, but it'll be in their heads, and the man them is just saying, "Yeah, have I got the
Yeah,
chip in my head, man? Yeah, give me a shout." I might just, I don't know, I might just press his wrist and and call someone.
Mm.
You know, you get to see things like they've got them glasses. They've got those glasses where it makes you see. Like we'd have a computer screen in front of us. You just put on a pair of glasses and you can see it in front of you, and just wave your hands, and that would swipe the screen left, swipe it right, just in the
hey,
air.
mystery.
Mm.
Me and my bedroom was just talking the other day, yeah, because I was vexed because I remember I bought a TV with them 3D glasses, yeah, and they don't and 3D's nothing now, yeah. You know
Yeah,
3D, yeah. There's no more 3D TVs, you know that, innit?
yeah,
Mm.
no, with that.
Yeah. But they were big back in the days when they wanted to charge you £9.99 for one pair,
Yeah, and then
and
charge
you
your
can
man.
go to the and you can go to the cinema, yeah, and dip your hand in the bucket and walk out, and they would still work.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
No, £10.
listen. You remember when you couldn't to get a mobile phone? You had to do a madness. It was like trying to get a mortgage.
Yeah.
You had to do
Yeah.
this, to do that, prove this, prove that, bring your passport. Now you can go petrol station and buy a mobile phone.
Yeah.
And then mobile phones that we used to have to go through credit check, this, that, and the other. That's exactly what it was. It wasn't no smart thing. It was just you call someone, you couldn't even text. You call someone, you hang up. That's it.
Mm.
And
My bad.
you see the phones that we have now. Notice that none of them have got aerials anymore. Remember the phones used to have a big old aerial sticking out of it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, man. The R. Kelly vibe phone.
Yeah, there was no need to have no aerial sticking out the phone. It was just an image. It was just a look thing.
I
Like
remember
there's,
I remember my boy Tanner bust someone in the head with that back in the day.
yeah,
That was
them phones,
crazy.
man. Them
I don't know.
knocking.
On my Nokia 5110, if I screwed it off, it wouldn't work properly.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is they didn't need to make it where it sticks out. Our phones are still got aerials, but they're inside.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
remember them phones that you pull the aerial out or you push it back in.
yeah.
Yeah, it was for fashion. It was just for show. Again, phones didn't need aerials hanging out of them. Same with cars. Remember them? You press the button in the car and the aerial will come up. It's big metal thing.
Mm.
No, cars don't have aerials again. It's all built inside. It didn't need to stick out. The car itself is an aerial.
Yeah, but but you know what the nice thing was? When that thing broke outside, yeah, you could fix it. Now, when that's hit, bro, you ain't got no area, no radio, nothing.
Mm.
It broke. Inside.
Hey, you know what I liked about the old school TVs? I could fix the old school TVs, yeah. Obviously not
Facts.
the screen. If the screen broke up, yeah, I ain't fixing that. But if I go inside, yeah, and I see a little scorch mark or a little burn, and I'll
Yeah.
be like, let me get the little weld gun. I know what's happening here. I'll
Do you know how much
make my own.
you make from fixing tellies and conning everyone? Oh, your
Mm.
TV need this, it needs to do that. Imagine that people actually taking their TVs to the shop to get it fixed.
Mm.
Now people
Yeah,
just
and
buy
that little fuse gone. That little
Yeah, that little
fuse has gone
see-through
in it.
fuse. Yeah.
TV off the white in the middle. Do you remember that?
Man's in the shops acting like he's replacing the whole motherboard. You know the ones there?
Yeah.
Tube.
The madness.
Or when you switch TV
And
on,
you
it
know
would take
what? I can't even lie though, guys. I made a little money still like that. I won't even lie when I was young still. Remember
Is
them?
it?
You remember back in the day, you had the amplifiers, the silver one.
Yes, I've still
Yeah,
got
man.
one.
Yeah, man. They're the best ones, to be honest. You
Yeah, man.
put that on two, you're licking your whole house down. But you see them ones there? I used to fix them for people.
See, wicked. Them amps were proper things, heavy, but proper
Yeah,
things.
yeah, man.
Classic.
Yeah, and they would last. They would last, man.
Yeah, they
And now,
definitely. Now they make them to break, man. You know how it is now.
Exactly, because how are we gonna imagine if let's all four of us, we've got a company that makes amplifiers, that makes TVs, makes phones. If we make them to last how long these amps have lasted, over 30 years, how are we gonna make money? They need to break down within 2-3 years. So man, them coming back and buying another one. We need to upgrade these phones every so often, so people are gonna want the new one, even though the only thing we've upgraded is the apps, really. You know, I remember I went to see, I think it was Chris Rock. I think it was Chris Rock or Eddie Griffin in concert. And he was saying, well, soon we're going to have to buy ringtones.
What?
He was like, do you remember, like, you know, do you remember when, this was ages ago, it's like, you know, we used to make ringtones with the buttons and so forth. It's like, imagine that.
Yeah, I never bought a ringtone in my life, bro.
Because at that point, people were having to buy ringtones.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
Even back in the day when that ringtone thing was, I never bought no ringtone. Bro.
No way.
Normal ringtones cool for me.
Or man would record part of a song from your radio or whatever, stick it on your phone, and turn that into your ringtone. Yeah, we've been through a lot, you know, and this is the thing with our generation. We've seen both sides. So we're in the digital era, and we also know the analog era where there was no internet, there was no emails. You know, a fax machine was the closest thing we had to email.
But like I say, yeah, like look at that ancient thing, yeah, where they were using shadows, yeah, with light, with skin, yeah, to make like a puppet show, to a live stage, to a cinema, to like your own TV screen now. Like whatever happened in them days, yeah, we're just doing things different now, innit? If we really think about it.
A lot of stuff we're doing. A lot of stuff we do the same. A lot of stuff we do differently. I think probably the biggest change I've seen is people's mindset. People's, you know, how we, you know, our morals and values, and that's changed, you know, dramatically. And the reason for that is because we've been given too much choice. The youth of today have got too much choice. Like, you know, when I was a kid, you found a stick to play with, a stick and some mud, and you're good. But no, if back in my days, like, I didn't have to leave the house.
Apple and a piece of string.
My birthdays. Sorry.
Yeah, I used to get given an apple and a piece of string.
Yeah, you see it there. Conkers. When last you see them playing with conkers, having conker fights?
Trust me, they don't know, bruv. They don't know. They
don't know about
when I hear them say they're bored, like that was a season you couldn't wait for that. You see what, like, these are the natural things, yeah, that the earth is giving you. You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
You don't. It's free, and it makes you happy.
Yeah, of course, man.
It's something to. Yeah, it makes you happy. You know what I mean? And when it's gone, yeah. When the conker's gone, you miss them, right? It's sad, but you know they're coming back in it. But when you play that computer game and you complete it, or you give the kid like Sonic the Hedgehog, he completes it, he's sad, and you got to replace it with a new game. Exactly. Not, oh, play it again, son. Play it again. He's like, but that, already played it. On the navigate.
Yeah.
Boring.
Bro, when the last time you see someone play Connect 4?
Bro, I got Connect 4
Christmas time.
in
Yeah.
the yard.
Christmas time.
Yeah,
Only
we
When I was
Connect
younger,
4.
I used to play Monopoly and all them things, there. Scrabble.
Yeah, man. Scrabble, Monopoly, Snakes and Ladders, Ludo.
Yeah. Cluedo. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's all digital. It's no more, doing it yourself. Just press a button.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
man, you know
no.
what? I won't even lie to you. Some of these cartoons and some of these games that I see the youths play now, man, they're strange, bro.
Bro,
Like, I
there's
won't
a
lie. You
thing.
see that Minecraft thing? That thing's crazy, bro.
Yep. There's another one. What's everyone playing? What's it called? Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite.
And I tell you, next crazy game that my daughter loves it, and loads of bag of kids love it, is Roblox.
Yeah.
Roblox is tearing it
Yeah.
down at the moment, and they're
Hey,
going
Mystery, you
in.
can't say them words on YouTube, you know.
Is it?
You mad, blood.
Are you for real?
Nah, yeah, bro. You see them words there? Now, don't worry, I can edit it. It's cool, but I'm just saying. See them words there, bro? You see, you don't understand they rule the world, you know, bro. Yeah, nah.
Wow.
Hmm?
Yeah.
See them words
Yeah,
there,
man, I
bro?
hear that.
Peak.
Yeah, I hear that, man. I hear that. There's a guy he took YouTube to court a bag of times for taking down his videos.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna
He's
do
like,
that if I have to still.
yeah, man, you could take them to court, but again, people don't realize these things.
That's the problem with man them sometimes in life, man. Man have to try and do these things sometimes. Take man to court, yeah.
Exactly.
We've got that road mentality in us, some of us, man. It's like we don't even want to even go there. Can't be bothered.
The penny's mightier than the sword, as they say.
I'm gonna fall for the dark, man. I'm gonna catch a recharge.
Nah,
yeah.
don't know, bro. Don't know, Natty, bro. I'm gonna
It's
lock
a
this
pleasure,
down
man.
soon anyway, man. So yeah, man. But big up for coming on, man, and all the knowledge that you're giving the people.
Yeah, yeah. Likewise, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bless
man.
everyone.
Bless
Bless
you.
up, 92 dread.
Bomber Clark, you know, I got the munchies right now, you know, people. Right now, I got some bream.
Some who?
Yeah, some fish, man.
Okay.
Some
And you put up a
bream, man.
picture of what? Burgers and
No, that is like a salad and that's not me. But you think that's me there?
No, I know that is. I'm thinking, is that a burger though?
But it looks like the sun shining in that picture.
You man up in the bank, you know.
No
What you
worries,
saying?
JJ.
What you saying, God give?
Yeah, I feel tired, brother.
Yeah, I know. I hear you, man. I'm about to lock this thing off as well, still. So
Yeah, man.
probably just gonna play a tune for the
Yeah,
outro and lock it off, man. Big up everybody. You know what I mean? Big up everybody.
Anyway.
Yeah, man. The most deaf, bro.
Big up yourself, brother.
Bless up, God's gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Peter, talk to you soon, B.
Blessing. Yeah, no, it's been a good show today. You know, big shouts out to Shift where you couldn't be with us tonight. You know what I mean? But you know, there's a lot of knowledge here regardless. You know what I mean? So
yeah, of course, man.
Just know the show always goes on, and big up Mossy for jumping on, big up God Gift, big up 92 Dread, big up Leah as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got everybody. Georgia, yeah, Darkoff. You know what I mean? Big up Unite and Prosper.
Everybody big up yourself.
Yeah, Madman Menace. Blessings for the comments, Madman Menace. Blessings for the comments, everybody. Muslims, big up yourself. Poetry Motion, big up yourself. You know what I mean? And yeah, tune into the next one, yeah, people, because we're gonna try and step it up a little bit for the people. Because I'm getting a lot of requests. You know what I mean? When we go missing for a little bit, I get a lot of requests from the people, and I appreciate it.
Okay.
Really appreciate
supply and demand, you know, supply and demand, P.
Supply and demand. You understand? So
yeah.
What I'm gonna do, big up Mystery, man, all day. I was on fire today.
What's in the element?
Yeah, I learned some things, man.
Wicked. I've got a bag of stuff out there, man. A bag of stuff out there, as you know already, Pete.
Yeah, come on now. And we're gonna show the people, like, because it's like you have to understand, people them in Survivalminds, we've got different types of knowledge. Like,
of course.
and people in the chat has too, because when we're talking about these things, yeah, it's like
Mm.
you lot in the chat are just getting involved, and don't think I don't see the comments, you know. Like,
Yeah, man, I go through them as well.
and tonight when I muted the mic, like, don't think I'm not listening in. I'm there. You know what I mean? I've been listening the whole time. So
Yeah, yeah.
big up to everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? What we're gonna do? We're gonna end this by playing the part one of Bemis's track, and then the part two after. So you can hang about if you want and watch it. But the music's gonna be in the description also. You know what I mean? So it's gonna finish the show by playing Bemis's track. All right. Blessings to everyone. Big up Mystery. I'm out.
Bless up, P. Bless up, everyone. One.